it there. Move. Where's the damn picture? Guess not. Yes. Hey, my lovelies. Lovely Love is back here again, y'all. And this segment is A Mother Love Never Stop. I'm talking to my grown daughter. She came to see me, she here. And it's like when I see her as a teenager right now. She a grown ass woman with a business, several business. And I still feel like she's still my baby. When do we stop? It ain't gonna never stop. I promise y'all. If you love your kids, it would never stop. I don't give up. If what you talk. So I'm talking like her because she don't cuss. But her mama's a sailor. Um, yeah. And I seen her, and I just got off the phone with her. I wanted to make sure she everything okay and all her friends here, and yeah, they doing their thing. And when it comes to a time when I want to kick it with her, nobody want to kick it with their mama. And they was like, oh no, no. Because I come up and show it. I show out. I do. I do. I do. I do. But I do. But I'm just so happy for her to be here. And I know she's gonna leave. I'll see her in the morning. She ain't coming tonight. But I'll see her in the morning. And I want to see her on the night shift. She sent me videos and stuff like that. I'll be want to be there. When do when do we cut the umbilical cord? I cut it off a long time ago. When she said I do, I cut it off. But the motherfucker reattached. Like you can't get rid of. You can't. Having a motherfucking kid for real, for real. Let me tell you, having a kid and never stop. This shit never stop. And you know what? Oh, a mother's love, it never stop, y'all. I promise y'all, it don't. It really don't. But it's a good thing. I ain't got no bad things about it. But only thing bad is, how you looking at your baby grown up, doing everything, and she living her life, but you still see your baby like in your arms when she came out of you, and you look at her. You look at her, you like, you the most beautiful thing in the world. And we are beautiful. Trust me, Lord. Y'all. We are beautiful, even though we talk about each other. Somebody love you. If nobody else in the world don't love you, your mama gonna love you. I'm just saying. I'm just glad I had some cute kids because I'm critical with that. I'd be like, because I done seen some babies like that came out of you, and I know I'm bad for doing that, but I mean, I know I'm bad for doing that, but it is what it is. And I'm glad I got beautiful kids. I promise you. Because I'm a critical person. I'll be like, ugh. Because my first son, his hair was so goddamn nappy, I shaved that shit. And my mom was like, he was only, 6, 7 months, and we be on a bus. girl. And I had a look cute hat on, cute outfit. This nigga want to take the hat off. I said, okay, if you want to keep taking your hat off, yeah. And my mom was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? He look cute now, don't he? I promise you, this is Lovely Love Story. I should have put up on that story time, but yeah, it's shit funny as fuck. But yeah, I shaved the shit out of his goddamn head. And he was cute. He looked like he had tatted a little bit, but he was cute. When he take that goddamn hat off, I mean, in public, he would take that hat off. He'd be look all cute with the hat on. This little motherfucker would just take that goddamn hat off. I said, nigga, you represent me. You my baby. I was young. I was 18 years old. Yep, I shaved his shit. Hey, April. Hey, love. Girl, April, I've been having my goddamn life. Today. I've been having my goddamn life. But, anyway, so I called my daughter, right? I just want to make sure she's settled in and got her friends and all that shit, right? And I feel a certain kind of way, April. I really do. And I thought we was going to hang out, but I already knew, man, it's fucked up. It's fucked up when I go back, when I was kicking it with my mom, and she'd be like, yeah, let's go. I'm no, I got something else to do. And I was 23 or something like that. I remember my mom asking me. She was like, let's go out. I was like, Mom, I got something to do. And this and that. I didn't give a fuck. You feel me? So now my daughter, I was like, can I come? She was like, Mama, no, you're not going to act up. Because I act up, girl, I act up. She was like, no, Mom, just getting with my friends. I want to kick it with y'all too. No. We gonna kick it during the day. Because at night, Mama ain't right. And I couldn't get mad at that bitch. I promise you I couldn't get mad at my daughter. I said, golly. And usually, like Lady Nika, have grown people in her house. I'm not having grown people in my goddamn house. It is what it is. So you suffer the consequences of that. But my kids are very respectful. They doing their shit. Mama a little bit fucked up a little bit. But I'm just saying, like, really? But I feel a certain kind of way. She's like, Mom, I'll see you in the morning. I said, I'm going to call you. She told me I got one more call that she will answer. You ain't going to fuck my night up. It's me and my friends, childhood friends. And, they travel everywhere anyway. And I can't wait to meet them tomorrow. Well, not meet them. Oh, I got to meet her partner. Because, my daughter, she doing a lot of shit. So she have a partner I never met. But yeah, she going to enjoy herself. And I say, would you move here? She said, no. So I ain't going to get that bitch here. I ain't going to get her here. But at the same time, I already netted up this morning. So she was like, shit, Mama's still doing the same shit. Yeah. You ain't gonna give me no refried goddamn chicken and I paid my goddamn money. You gonna give me some fresh goddamn chicken. I'm still the same way. But April feel me. I bet you April feel me. Because I know your baby is grown. She doing her own thing. And sometimes I feel left out. I'll be like, I want to go. Girl, they don't want us to go. I promise you, they do not want us to go. And I'll be wanting to go. And we did that back, in 2013. Yeah, we kicked it, and I was still being me. I can never change Lovely Love. I don't give a fuck. I can't. I can't. It is what it is, and I love everybody, and she know that. And she'd be like, "Mama, you gonna love on somebody? We want to kick their ass," type shit. But my daughter don't cuss. I ain't never seen my daughter. She 31 or 32, something like that. Girl, I forgot their damn age. I ain't never heard my daughter cuss. I heard her spell it out. How the fuck you have an argument with her best friend right now that's here? Yeah, they used to live together and they had an argument. And I came in town. And when I came in town, because I used to be over the road, I stayed with her when I came in town. And they got into it. And she said, "You a bitch. Girl, I hit the goddamn floor. I promise you. Bitch, how the fuck you argue? How the fuck you argue and spell the cuss words out?" I was done. Yeah. Right? Right. We want to kick it with them. They don't want to kick it with us. Because we keep it too goddamn real. We keep it too goddamn real. That's, oh, I nut the fuck up. Fucking with mines. I will. And you know what? And you know what? My daughter and her friends, and she invited me, and we went to New Orleans on my birthday. It was 2019, I think it was. And I got into it with them hoes. I said, "Them are not your friend, baby. Them are not your friend." And she was like, "Mama, you tripping and this and that." Girl, I packed my shit and I sat on the pavement, right? I was trying to get a lift or a bus or something to go get me a rent car, knowing I was fucked up. I couldn't drive a motherfucker if I did. So she let me go out there like that. Girl, I woke up in Louisiana fucking institutional. I promise you they had me in the crazy house. That's my record. And they let me go, and my daughter picked me up. She's like, and I took her and her girlfriend out to my daughter ain't gay. She's not gay. I'm saying when I say girlfriends, that's what I do. Um, so I took them out to breakfast and I was like, "Bitch, they don't like you. You young as a motherfucker. And you got more than these hoes will ever have." She didn't feel me. She was like, "Mama just tripping." That's what they did to my daughter. They fucked her. And she called me. She was like, "Mama, look at this shit." Now, she didn't say, "Look at this shit." She said, no, 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 no. I'm lying. I called her. And I was like, "How you doing, baby girl?" Like I do. And she was like, "Man, me and such and such into it." And I said, "Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that?" Because I can just look at your ass. And I used to tell my son this shit. Growing up, I was like, "That nigga ain't your friend. Bullshit. He want his friend." You know, you have it's a mother instinct, and he still have his other friends I never said anything about or none of that. And her friend I never said anything about. But these particular women's, they older. You 20 some years old and they my goddamn age. What? What the fuck did I miss? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. A mother job is never done. But you know what? Deanna ain't gonna never know that shit. While she talking about people goddamn mamas. My mama's so much goddamn dust. My daddy is dust, bitch. But your mama flesh. And when you feel that shit, bitch, or karma's a motherfucker. And I'm gonna look at, oh, shout out to mama. Fuck that bitch. Like she said to everybody else. Kick that shit, bitch. Fuck your mama, bitch. And she living. You can fuck my mama all day long. Bitch, she gone. She resting. And she gonna kick your mama motherfucking ass, bitch. I'm just saying. Why did I go there? I don't know. But I went there. I really did. These motherfuckers, you know why they talk about other people's parents? Because these motherfuckers don't know how to lose people. Oh, yes. They don't know. Oh, yes. And you know what? You're going to put your mama in the grave. Because you know what? We're supposed to bury our parents. They're not supposed to bury us. But if this raggedy bitch keep running around this motherfucker, she going to get buried before her mama. I'm just saying. I think I'm channeling her or something. Did we pay the goddamn internet bill? I'm gonna have to ask babe because it's channeling like a fool. I hope y'all hear me. April, do you hear me? I'm looking at it and I'm not. I don't know. Anyway. All I can do is just breathe. She didn't pick these people up. They in a hotel. They finna get dressed, take a shower, get dressed, take a shower. Not Deanna just come from kicking it all day and just put some clothes on. No. So that let me know about your mother parenting skills, bitch. What she teach you? How to rat out by the goddamn old mouth? That's what she taught you? Deanna, you keep talking about people, mothers and kids and all that shit, bitch. Talk about, I don't want kids. No, bitch, you can't have kids. Let the people know that. You cannot have kids because your insides is rotten, bitch, just like you. Mm-hmm. Like I told Goddess, I'm with you right now. I'm with you right now. And then I'll shy away from Goddess. But I never do talk bad about the bitch. I don't talk bad about her. She do her, I do me, we do each other. You know, we do what we do. But bitch, don't think she ain't got support, ho. You raggedy country ass looking ass bitches. And then guess what? I'll put it together. I said, all right, it's blessed country bitch. Lady Nika country bitch. And Bree, young, fat, dumb assholes. I said, these are all goddamn characters. And they all was TSCC, whatever the fuck they call that shit. And then you got raggedy ass Tracy thought they was her friend, bitch. They not your friend. You didn't like VS and they don't like you, bitch. I'm just saying. They fake as fuck, April. I promise you. And you know what? Sad to say, I had to take I didn't take it. Let me keep it for real. I talked to Anthony. He said take his wrench. And I felt a certain kind of way. And I took his wrench. I did. Because he asked me to. It ain't that, oh, Lodi just took the wrench. No. He asked me to take his wrench. And I did. But I felt a certain kind of way. And I made a video about that. Oh, it's TSCC. Yes, girl. And I told him when I was talking to him on the phone, I was like, dude, you my number one moderator. What the fuck? I still don't understand it to this day. And this happened last night. He said he didn't like Wayne calling women's bitches. But you be over there supporting other goddamn gay niggas and them hoes calling us bitches. So I felt a certain kind of way. I said, okay, we good. And we always gonna be good. I'm gonna support him. He gonna support me. He just wanted to take the wrench away because he don't know which way Lovely Love is gonna go. But you already knew that. And every person that I have a wrench on my channel, I ask. I didn't just give you a wrench like most of these motherfuckers up on here. I asked you. Like I asked BBK. And she already let me know I ain't gonna always be there, but sure. See, it's easy. It's easy. It's really easy. And I'm kind of pissed off about it. I mean, we all get into it. My people don't, my people, you know what? Let me tell you this. Me and Wayne got into it. He's still here. Me and Simply get into it all the goddamn time because, she got her own goddamn way of saying shit. And I got my own way. But that ain't got nothing to do with me and her. We all have a voice. I'm not going to knock you like, bitch, fuck you if you don't agree with me. And a lot of goddamn content creators, they do that. I don't. All I ask is simply, she'll vouch. Wayne gonna vouch now. But simply, I just asked her, like, look, if I'm beefing with that person that night, the next day you can go over there and kumbaya with that bitch. But at the time that I'm beefing with this hoe, don't show up. Don't show up. That's all I ask. The next day you can show up because I can't tell nobody who to like. Simply like people I don't like. You feel me? And that's me. But when he came to me like, I don't like Wayne, and I don't think Anthony have nothing that Anthony is not mad at you, Wayne. He's not. He feel a certain kind of way and I feel a certain kind of way. It is what it is. I didn't take his wrench. You know what? I was finna take all y'all goddamn wrenches though. And I said, wait a minute, back. Pump your brakes, bitch. I like my people. And I like what they do. He almost had me flip out like goddamn dumbass Rita. No, bitch. I like my people over here. Because they going to keep me intact. I know they goddamn Simply is. Simply, sweetheart, that bitch going to keep me intact. I promise you. Because she going to go against me or she'll be with me. But she ain't going to let me sit up and Simply, the sky's purple and Simply like, bitch, it's blue. You feel me? And that's cool to me. No, I don't know what Anthony going through because I told him my husband, I wanted to come, and he couldn't get off work. He couldn't get off work. That's what I was calling him for. That's when I learned the rent shit. And I called him and I was like, look, my husband was like, you're not going to meet no man for the first time and I'm not there. You know what I mean? And I told him because he couldn't get off work. And I was like, babe, I'm going. And then he had to sit me down like, look. He don't call me lovely. He called me something else. But I ain't going to tell y'all what he called me. It's not a bitch. But he was like, look, what man would I be to let my wife go be with another goddamn man that you never met before? And it's no disrespect to Anthony. It's not. If Anthony should know, would you let your wife go meet another nigga without you being there? Hell to the no. You don't speak back? I don't know what's going on with him. Nah, girl. Simply stay on her shit, girl. She stay on her shit. I stay on my shit, but we still cool. I mean, we have a different opinion. Yeah. And Simply, we have different opinions on shit because she'll let me know. Nah, lovely. I'll bring her up. She's like, she's sticking her guns. And I like that. I don't want nobody to agree with me if you know I'm fucking wrong. And then I think back, I'll be like, damn, that goddamn Simply. She is right. Once you start watching shit, or I'll be like, no, I stand in my shit. I mean, but it don't have no effect on our relationship. I mean, that's what I think of you, Simply, actually. And a lot of content creators don't do that. They don't do that. They be like, oh, you gonna stick with me or you fucked. Nah, bitch. Everybody have opinion. We all have opinion. Trust and believe. Okay, what's your question? You want to get up here? You can ask me a question. You don't have to type it in, love. And I ain't gonna be mad at you. I promise you I won't be. And really, you really don't give a fuck. Mm. You've been my moderator for too long. I already know you. You gotta voice your opinion. You got a question. I'm gonna drop it. Hey, it's now or never. Yeah, I dropped the link, love. But one thing they can't say about Lovely Love, if you my moderator, I ask you first. And if you agree, yeah. If y'all going through issues with yourself, don't bring that shit here. And I understand Anthony. He didn't like. Okay, I'm gonna shut my damn mouth. Let me see what Simply gonna say. Hey, beautiful. Why my picture ain't up?
Oh, of the dog.
Shit. No, my picture. I'm just a blank.
Oh. Yeah, it's all
I don't know.
black. I think your camera's on, but it's probably covered up.
Yeah, but you have the avatar. I don't know what. I have to go in there and do it. I guess.
You gotta
Go
turn your
ahead.
camera off.
My camera is on.
Off. You gotta turn it off. And then
No,
your
like your avatar. Remember, I had an avatar. I don't know what happened to it.
yeah, because your
Yeah.
camera is on. The avatar ain't gonna show if your camera's on. You gotta turn your camera off, then your avatar will pop up.
Okay, let me see. No, it's not. Oh
Yes, it
shit! Yes, it is. Bitch. Okay, go ahead.
is.
Thank you, love.
Okay, no problem. But my question was, and I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, I'm just asking. All this time that you and Anthony was planning on that trip or whatever, how come you didn't tell him there was a possibility that you wouldn't be able to go because he spent money already?
But I told him that, and he came up with June 15th. I said, was it 15 or 16? Oh, it's
16th. I
16.
remember it was Juneteenth.
Because I kept playing along and I kept asking Babe and all this shit, right?
Yeah.
So I said, well, it's gonna be the June 15th or now June 16th. And I was like, I've been looking up tickets and shit. Could we afford it? We can't afford it. So he goes to work and he tried to take them days off. You know what I mean? Because he need to take like at least 4 days off. But guess what happened? The other people, the other people, yeah, they was there before him. They got them dates. So he can't take off. And I'm like, damn. I said, well, can I go by myself? Because bitch, I go by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hell no. He was like, no, you're not going by yourself. Not the first time you ever meeting these people. You're not going by yourself. And
Well, I was just gonna say because you should have asked him that a long time ago because I remember when we was in here talking about it one time. You said if I have to, I'm gonna go by myself. You was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go by myself. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think I don't.
But I thought, but you got to put your mind. Okay, would you you can't go, right? You working? Would you let your man go be with other motherfuckers? And
Hell nah.
Exactly, that's how he feel. And I had to understand it. We had an argument a little bit, just a little argument. And I was like, he was like, I don't have no problem with Anthony, but I'm not gonna let you go there by yourself for the first time.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I mean?
understand it.
Exactly. And that's what I was trying to tell Anthony. And then he was like, well, I said just take my wrench. And I was like, why? I felt a certain kind of way. And I said, why? And he was like, because Wild Wayne calling people bitches. And These hoes, this ain't the first time you've been called a
Yeah,
bitch.
I went back and watched the replay of two of your lives because man, I had a headache. I fell asleep early, and I was
Yeah.
asleep all damn night, all day. But anyways, I went back and watched the replay, and I saw when Wayne got up here and he was talking to that girl like that, and I was like, damn, because I ain't seen that side of Wayne.
You know what, Chelsea? He apologized.
Yeah, I saw that too. I
I
saw that too.
correct
That's
the
right.
shit. I
Yeah,
don't condone that shit either. Not over here.
yeah.
Now with
It's
my moderators is not supposed to be into it.
Yeah. I was just taken back because I didn't never see that side of him before. I mean, I seen a little bit when
It
he got
came
into it
from,
with you that time.
I'm gonna tell you where it came from on another sector, and they brought that shit over here again. Again.
Oh,
And I was like, keep that shit out of here. But long as you here,
yeah.
you're gonna respect it. You know, you get what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
apologized to her. I cussed him out. He up there on Kwani panel. You know, Kwani, you got to be strong with that bitch.
Yeah.
This motherfucker up there, he didn't even know how to talk. I called that nigga, get your ass up off of there. What the
That's why I
fuck?
be trying to tell Wayne why you be. Well, like I told him, like I don't know if he was listening that day when I was typing in the chat because I told him he was ignoring what I was saying, but I said, and I know he in the room, so Wayne, I know you hear me, but he was saying, I mean, I was telling him, you can't hop up on everybody's panel like that because people be watching, like they be watching, and then when you hop up on everybody's panel, I know you want to be cool with everybody and stuff like that, but it
Guess what
brings a lot of
Kwani
attention.
did? Simply.
What? What?
Game recognized game, right? Guess
Uh-huh.
what Kwani did?
What?
She sat there and let him talk. And then she hammered on his motherfucking ass, and he didn't even know what to say, how to say, what to do. I said,
Yeah.
bitch, you kidding me? Are
And
you
see,
kidding?
and so you can't help nobody like that because you like, damn, you put yourself in that position. 'Cause ain't nobody told your ass to
Because
get up
she
there on that
already know he
panel.
my moderator. So that
Yeah,
make me look stupid. Remember, we got into it about that shit. And I
yeah,
said, when I'm into it at that night, you can go to that bitch the next day. I don't give a fuck. But while we into it right here in these hours, don't do that. And you respect that.
yeah.
Remember? Yeah. And that's it. And then we keep on moving, keep on pushing, and keep on moving. But this month, that ain't funny, simply. That ain't, but it is funny as a fuck.
It cracked me up because I see Wayne in a lot of places. I do.
Yeah,
And
he do.
sometimes I just be in the bushes. I don't drop down in a lot of chats. I just go in the bushes. Like I go over to Lady Nika's and I stay in her bushes. I'll listen. And then I
Mm,
go to for a little while. Then if I don't like what I hear, I leave. I go to different ones, but I
right.
don't drop down in there. But like, I'm not gonna sit over here every time they drop the link. I'm gonna click the link. I don't feel compelled to click the link every time somebody drop a link. And I
Exactly.
just feel like a lot of people need to stop doing that. Just because somebody drop a link, don't mean your ass gotta click it. And then when you get up there, you have no idea what's going on between so and so and so and so. So what the hell you up there for? Because they gonna end up like your attention gonna be drawn to you, and they gonna be like, so what's up? And then when you say what you gotta say, they gonna be like, what the fuck? And then if you say something they agree with, they gonna go in on your ass. And then you can't expect somebody
Exactly.
just
Because I
because you
click
hang
a lot
out
of
over
links.
here, huh?
I click a lot of links and I say what I say, and then I disappear or they kick
But
me
you've been
off.
around here though. You know what's going on. You've been around. So I'm saying Wayne ain't been around like that. He don't know what's going on with who. He don't be having no clue
Man,
sometimes. He just there.
Kwani, Kwani had him up in a chokehold on the side of the goddamn wall with her hand like, I said, bitch, I couldn't take it no more. I was like, fuck this shit.
And then he want to holler he being attacked, and I be like, you can't do that, Wayne. You can't say that you being attacked because you put yourself in that damn position.
And wait a minute. And views a view, and all them hoes was like, oh, they jealous of April. I came up there, it's two sides to every story. She was like, lovely. Why? Let me tell you what this cunt code do. She said, lovely. Why my name in the title? Because I told her I wanted you to come over there. I want to hear both sides of the story. And I don't think April was wrong because she said what she said, and Kwani did her shit, right? So she was like, no, lovely. Why is my name in the title? Bitch, I done told you 99 goddamn times. What you want me to say something different, bitch? That's
Whose
what that
name was in
mental
the
asshole.
title?
I put her name in the title. And
Who?
April came on there, Kwani.
Oh,
April
okay.
came on there, and April was telling me because April did say, look, and I, she did not disrespect this lady. Let me put that
Mm.
out there. She did not disrespect that lady. She was like, yo, you took me for my content, bitch. You good. You good. And now
Yeah.
she's like, oh, we calling her a bitch. Bitch, you call us all nigga bitches. Y'all better get the fuck up out of here, girl. And you know what? I was trying to be nice to Kwani. I said, Kwani, I'm gonna take your name on my title. And bitch kept going, oh no, she thought I was getting weak. Nah, bitch. What I was doing was getting stronger to cuss your motherfucking ass out. And at the end, I cussed that bitch out. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And then when I
You
dropped
already
off,
know it's gonna be
right, when I
it's gonna be a
dropped
good
off, you
cuss
know,
out when you
views of
wait.
view, I cussed views of V out at the same time. Girl, I was cussing both of them hoes out. So at the end of it, when I dropped off, oh, they jealous because she jealous of April because she got the views. Bitch, I'm with the views, ho. What the fuck? I ain't jealous of nobody
That's one thing
ever.
that's one thing that you can't be jealous if you ain't even competing with that person. So I mean,
Exactly, right? So they was like, oh, she just jealous. And no, what they tried to do was get me and April into it. April already know my mentality. We've been dealing with each other for so long. We done fell out, got back together, all the kind of shit.
yeah.
You hoes, and then look at Kwani and look at View. View didn't talk about Kwani like how many goddamn times? Bitch. How many goddamn times? I'm looking at the whole shit. They act like I'm a new bitch. I've been here the whole time Kwani been here. And me and Kwani just got back cool. She was like, oh, lovely, I could pull up the goddamn I'd do a screenshot on it. I'm glad we cool now. Okay. And I came to her like a real person.
Really, everybody really do that out here. I mean, they all get into it and they turn around and be friends
But
the
she
next
was over
like
there in
2 months.
April. I love that live and all
Mhm.
that. Only thing April came back and said was, "Oh, Kwani good. That bitch is good," and she didn't make
Yeah.
it like really bad or not. But she took her out of her content. It's just
Yeah.
like I'm talking about this, and we start talking about something else. But Kwani is a needy motherfucker. Me. Bitch, I ain't needy like that. You know what I need? My nigga, my kids, my family. That's needy. But needy on
Right.
YouTube is beyond, bitch. You got me fucked up. So she
Hey,
thought
Eric.
she was gonna school me, and she already knew. Oh, lovely love finna go. I said, bitch, you ain't gonna make a coin off of me, and I dropped off. And then I came, I came back on. I came back on. It's like, oh, here go View. She just jealous of April numbers. Bitch, ain't nobody looking at no motherfucking numbers. And guess what? Lovely Love and April ain't seen no check in what? Months, bitch. So what the fuck would I be jealous of another hoe up on here? Please tell me. Nah, y'all the jealous assholes. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I promise you, I think I'm right on this goddamn scenario. Cause you know, I be talking shit and you be like, nah, lovely. And you know, you talk your shit, but that don't mean that we move past that shit. It's just
Yeah.
like you have your opinion, I have my opinion. Okay. I'll move on.
But
I don't
I seen in real time, real life, like watching this shit and then also going over there to Billie Jean and her premieres that she do. Like you
mhm,
could see how flip floppy people are in this sector. They such like bandwagon hoppers, flip floppers. It's crazy. And I was like,
exactly.
damn. 1 minute this person is dogging this person out to the max, like hitting below the belt, everything they could say just evil. And then next time you
Exactly.
look on here, they cool, they buddy. Oh my baby, this my this and that. It's like what the fuck, like That's why I don't. You got to take everything people say on here with a grain of salt, because
Yes,
that shit
yes,
can change
April.
just like that.
Look at my last video. Was it on my last video? Look at that. And because I was taping some of that shit. I was taping some of that. I think it was I think it was Wayne I was taping. But that bitch was like, Oh, they just look at Kwani. I don't know if it's her last video or video before the last. Um, View was sitting up there. I cussed her out day one. Soon as she said, "Oh, lovely love coming up," these motherfuckers came over here and asked me to go over there. I was gonna get off anyway. I said, "Okay, it's two sides to every story." And this bitch, she said, "Oh, here go lovely love. Here go View." Oh Lord, you raggedy dry head ass bitch, and that's what
Man,
I
y'all
came
both
out with.
crack me up. Y'all crack me up because I like me some Miss View too, Miss Pam. Y'all both crack me up. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, she funny too.
Kwani was like, "Do you like views of you?" I said, "Yeah, and I do." But bitch, you ain't gonna sit up and snuff a nufficus. Y'all remember at Sesame Street? That's views of you. She just suck up in people asses, bitch. I don't do that. I can go anywhere I want to go, bitch. That's how I feel. I was last night. Yeah, that was last night.
Y'all was at a
Yeah,
lot of places last night.
girl, I was every goddamn where.
I
Shit.
missed everything. Shoot, I came back like, wow, whoa, what the fuck?
Shit
When I
fucking
heard that
up.
about Anthony, I said, oh, okay. Well, I was trying to
Now I
put
was
two and
gonna
two together.
eliminate
So
all my moderators, and I said, "Hold up, pump
I
your
saw
brakes,
that
bitch."
post. I saw that too.
Yeah, I had to edit that shit. I said, "Some of my people, I ain't got but what 4 or 5 of you motherfuckers," and he made me feel a certain kind of way, and I had to pump my brakes. I was like, you know what?
But
I
you
love
can't
my
take it personal because Anthony, he's the type of person he don't bullshit about shit. He's not a bullshitter, and when he's done with something, and it
Wait a
take a
minute,
lot
wait a
for
minute,
him to
hold
do
up
that.
simply. But
Uh,
you over there condoning motherfuckers that don't condone you, and you fucking with gays that call motherfucker bitches, and you gonna come on my channel and say, "Oh, I don't want to do this."
but what do you? Okay, how do you feel? Okay, don't you know that gay dudes they think? Well, I'm not gonna say all of them. Some of them think that they are females, right? They think they have the same rights as females because that's what they inspire to
Exactly.
be. That's
I
that's how they
understand it.
trying to they take on that persona. So they think that it's all right for them to call females bitches, which is not, and I don't think it's not. I don't think it is either.
But who
But
can control
would
a
you
grown
expect that?
person?
But would you expect that though
Wayne got. Wait
out
a
of the
minute. Let me
straight
tell you. I'm,
man?
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna go on Wayne defense.
Mhm.
What makes you think a motherfucker gonna get into it with a bitch and ain't gonna call her one that? We all do it.
Okay, okay, yeah,
We
but
all
they'll
do it.
make it right.
And all that. For him to tell me, I said, "Why you want me to take the wrench away?" You
Uh,
know what he told me?
what?
Because I can't just sit there and watch Wayne call women's bitches. You gotta be kidding me, nigga. What sector you on?
Well,
So,
he be over here mostly, right? He be over here mostly. He visit other chats, but he be over here most. And if he don't feel comfortable listening to that kind of stuff, then that's his prog. That's his,
but
his right.
that's what it is. But you know what? I felt a certain kind of way because he usually leave. He don't like certain people that I don't like. I mean, that I
Yeah,
like. I don't
yeah.
like a lot of people he don't like. So you not finna take control of my channel. That's one thing you're not gonna do.
I don't think that's what he was trying to do, though. I don't think that's what he was trying to do. I think that
Now I'm
he
gonna
was
let
just
Green up here and I gotta go pee. Y'all can
okay,
talk.
okay. Who you gonna let? Who up here? You didn't let nobody up here. Who? Who? But I feel like though, if you are a straight man, you got a
Wait a
wife.
minute,
You
it
got
was D Green back here and I was finna run off when he came popped up. I
oh,
don't, I don't know if he's gonna come back, but yeah.
come back, D Green.
Yeah, hurry up because I gotta pee. Shit.
If you got a wife and you got a daughter, and you already know you wouldn't want nobody talking to your wife and daughter like that, then what makes you think? Especially like I think I heard it. I'm not sure. I know I heard it actually when he was talking to his daughter on here, and he was telling her to go get me another beer and don't wake up your motherfucking mama. And I'm like, skirt, what? You could have put that in Wayne. You could have put it on mute to say all that to your daughter.
Yeah,
Now
you
you know how
could
people
have put it
talk.
on you, but that's some real ass shit. You know how
Yeah,
many
but
people
still,
up on this dumb
it
motherfucker
makes.
be doing dumb shit?
But he can't say, "Oh, you attacking me because I heard him saying something about his daughter." That's my daughter. That's my daughter.
I didn't
Yeah,
like
that is his
it with
daughter.
the daughter. I didn't like that shit part. I didn't like
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
That make people talk. Like, don't give people a reason to talk. Don't if you don't like when people talk about you, you feel like you're being attacked. Don't give people a reason. Straight up. Shit, this is YouTube. People gonna talk. They gonna be listening.
I know I
They
can't hold it no
gonna
more.
have
I
something to
get
say
back
about
to
everything.
talking, love.
Okay. Okay. I just feel like, and I'm not attacking you, Wayne. I know you always feel like you're being attacked, but I'm not. I'm just saying, I'm trying to look at it from both sides, and I mean, I know that maybe you was probably feeling yourself or whatever, and that bitch word just probably slipped out, you know, but at the same time, when you over here, bitch this, bitch that, da da da, how do you think that a female that's cool with you is gonna feel like, "Oh, damn, if me and him get into it, he gonna be calling me a bitch and a cunt and all this kind of shit." So what kind of a man does that make you? Especially if you're a straight man, and you have that they expect people expect different things, and I know it's not right, but they expect different attitudes out of a straight man and a gay man. If you're arguing with a gay man, okay, yeah, that word's gonna come out because y'all finna be calling each other bitches, both feminine. So you're gonna expect that word. It's not right. It's not right though, and it's not funny either. But at the same time, if Anthony expressed to you, which I know I heard him last night when I watched the replay, he was like, "Hey, I can't get down with that bitch word." And I know that you apologize and everything, and that's cool. But I mean, if he say he can't get down with that bitch word and he don't like it and he feel uncomfortable just sitting there watching another man call another female a bitch, then that's his opinion. He's entitled to it. That's his choice. And as far as the Mostic being taken, maybe he feel like he wanted to give up his Mostic so he wouldn't have to be in those situations to where maybe that girl or whatever that was being called a bitch, maybe they're cool or whatever, he knows her or whatever. So he don't want to feel like her to feel like, oh, you over here, why this dude cussing me out, calling me out my name, and you cool with this shit or whatever. You never know. You never know. But I'm not saying that it's cool on either side. Like nobody should, and a female shouldn't call a male a bitch either. Like that shouldn't. When you get into it with somebody, if you have to resort to name calling, then that just shows that your IQ is very low because you have nothing else to say but call somebody out of their name, and that's childish. That's how I feel. And I'm not saying just you, Wayne. I'm saying anybody. You know, but as far as the other shit goes, people saying people jealous and all that kind of shit, I just don't see how a person could be jealous if you're not competing with the other person either. Like if you ain't competing with that person, there's nothing to be jealous of. And jealousy is just it's ugly on people. Like it's no reason to be jealous of somebody. We all capable of the same things. We
Right,
just
but
get in different
yeah,
ways. Did he come
yeah,
back?
yeah, I'm back. Girl, I have to pee real bad.
Oh, D Green didn't come back.
No, if he did, I went to the bathroom.
D Green, bring your ass back up here.
Right, I was finna cuss his ass out too last night, and he
Uh-oh.
still sat there like, bitch, because he was sitting on our Quani channel when I did all that shit.
Anthony be over here. Sometimes he be in the bushes. Sometimes he just, he'll pop in, pop out like I do
Oh,
over here.
oh,
April was asking where Anthony been. She haven't seen him.
oh no, he be over here. He'll pop in and pop off. And I think what's today, Thursday? He
Mm-hmm.
probably going to work. He probably listening right now. And I don't have a problem with Anthony. I don't. I just have a problem. I felt a certain kind of way. And when he said it, I told him I felt a certain kind of way. That's why I don't mind for people. Everybody
So
that
did
I
you
have
tell him?
modded, everybody that I modded on my channel, I asked. Didn't I ask you
Did you
simply?
tell? Yeah.
Yeah, I asked people. And then I
Did you
just
tell
modded.
him that you wasn't going before he asked for the pasta to be taken or after? I'm just wondering.
Say what? Say that again.
Did you tell him that you wasn't going to be able to go on that trip before you took the mastic or after?
It was before.
Oh, okay.
Evidently, he said it in the chat. He said, like I said, just take my mod stick. I'm like, that kind of hurt my heart a little bit. And then I said, you is the number one moderator. He said, no,
Uh,
I thought Simply was. I said, kiss. That's what he said, though. Actually,
yeah.
whenever you see Anthony, ask him. I'm not lying about shit. Y'all know I ain't gonna lie about shit. And then that's when I came up with the word bitch. Because this word been fucking me up. It fucked me up with my husband almost.
Yeah.
And then fucking me up, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, damn. Hold on. I'm going to be right back up. I got a phone call and the volume just went way down. I can't hear.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm going to come right back.
All right. Now, April, he been here. We still love Anthony. He's just not a moderator no more. And I'm kind of sad about that. I love my moderators. I promise you I do. I love my moderators. Like, for real. And y'all don't see me. Only new person that I gave was BBK. And I was like, could you moderate for me? And she said, I ain't going to be here all the time, but sure. I appreciate that. Because she already let me know. Girl, I don't be looking at you like that, but when I do come in, I handle your check. That's it. That's it. And I appreciate motherfuckers like that. But when you told me that shit, I was like, bitch, the fuck did I do? It's like this nigga Anthony put me on punishment, bitch. When me and my husband was going through that shit the other week, I called Anthony and I cried to him on the fucking phone. I got friends, I got family, I got all that shit, but I called him. And for you to come back and say, take my mom, I said, shit, my brain was like, hey, beautiful.
What's up? What y'all doing? I just woke up for a minute. I was asleep.
Oh, nothing. I kicked it with my daughter this morning, right? You know what I'm talking about. And I thought she was going to come over here. I was like, what you want me to cook? She's like, Mama, I got to get my friends and all that stuff because they're having a little thing down here in Arizona. And I was like, my mother's job is never done because and she wear with some money, bitch. I smell money every time I go up there. So she at the money part, right, bitch? I'm at the bottom. I'm poor as fuck. But she was like, I'll see you in the morning. No, you said you was coming over tonight, and I wanted to fix her favorite meal. No, she ain't trying to hear that shit. But I gotta understand, I have to go back. And I was like, damn, bitch, I was that age and I did my mama. Well, I was younger. I was like 20-some years old. My mom was like, let's hang out. Girl, I ain't hanging out with you. I gotta hang out with my girlfriends.
Well, hello to everybody in the chat. April.
I had to go back, bitch. And I was like, because I was in my feelings, I was in my motherfucking feelings. And
let me tell you how to solve that. I'm gonna tell you how to solve that.
No, I already solved it.
You did. I was gonna say, why don't you just go and hang with her for a little while?
No.
See what she was doing.
I know where she at. She at, but my thing is I'm gonna stay in my place because she
how old is she, Lovely?
I think she 31, 32.
Oh, she ripping. She ripping, girl.
Exactly.
I was 30. I was ripping, girl. I was.
Wait a minute. She ripping so goddamn cold. This bitch own too many goddamn businesses. You feel me?
She making that corn. Let her enjoy herself. She all right.
I'm just saying, she doing that, but I was feeling a certain kind of way. And I mean, I could feel that way, but then I have to think back like, bitch, what'd you do at that age? Right. Girl, I was ripping a goddamn city at that age. But I already clowned this morning. She was looking at me like, this motherfucker ain't gonna never change. I sure ain't.
Well, they be our mamas. I don't be trying to change my mama. I accept her for who she is.
You ain't gonna give me no. You know how you go to Popeyes and you want fresh chicken, and when you got refried chicken. My goddamn baby boy worked for Popeyes for what? What is it? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 7 motherfucking years.
1 year would have been
told me, he was like, Mama, when this chicken look like that, they refried that shit. And ever since he told me that, it stay in my brain. And this bitch, and I got into it with the black ass manager.
Oh Lord.
And I was like, ma'am, I was trying to be polite, nice. I said, ma'am, look, and she younger than me, bitch. But I said, ma'am, look, I don't want this refried chicken. Can I get fresh chicken? No, this all we got. I'm looking at this crackhead black bitch. I said, you know what?
No, okay, can I have a refund then?
Babe pulled me, right? And I looked at Lily.
Oh, she got shit fucked up. Sorry. In there, fry that shit fresh. I hate some old ass chicken.
With a black woman and some chicken. She crazy.
And they pushed me out the motherfucking Popeyes, girl. I left out of Popeyes and walked down to Family Dollars. Because, bitch, I was eating. And I already paid for it. Bitch, you ain't going to give me that shit. Would you eat that shit,
she must
bitch?
Don't like her job.
She hate that. She must don't like bitch. And you know what?
Yeah.
I didn't have white bitches, Mexican bitch, and you know what I do every time I go up in there? We'll wait 15 minutes. Could you drive? I want fresh batch. I mean, that's what my son told me to tell these people. And they do it. But this black bitch like, no, we're not doing that. So you gonna refry some shit and sell me some old shit.
What color was she? She was black.
Up. You got and then I didn't want to do it while my daughter, because she already think I'm crazy.
Lovey, was she black?
Yeah, she was black.
Oh, you should have known it.
I said, God damn. And motherfuckers be like, support the black people. Bitch, when we try, they fuck us.
Oh,
like
Lord.
for real. And I was like, because this is what I do with any color. I go in there. If the chicken look good, I get the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all ever seen Popeye's chicken refried?
Yeah.
That shit is dark, crusty, and all that shit.
Yeah, and it's so hard. You can break your teeth biting it. That's how hard it be.
Come the fuck on.
True, the meat in it inside be all and shit. The outside be all crunchy as hell. Hell no, nobody. I went to church and I got home. I should have checked it right there, because usually I check my shit right there because I don't feel like driving back up there, wasting my fucking gas. I get even extra mad. Like the whole way back, I'm just I'm going off on these motherfuckers. But I didn't check it, and I went home. First off, I told to Andrew when he forgot my jalapenos too, and I called back up there. I said, this motherfucker, like, he told me it was fresh, and then they getting ready to close, so I guess they don't feel like putting no more chicken on because they've been had this shit sit out for I don't know how long, and that's against food handling laws or whatever. They should be having it long, because I took food handling.
And then they sell other people in the morning that fucked up shit. That's what they do.
They're not supposed to. That's nasty as shit. Like
Little Caesars hot and ready. So fuck that hot and ready shit. That shit ain't hot and ready. That shit is warm and nasty. And I don't get that. Like my dude, like getting that shit. They would take that shit out the
refrigerator. My son worked for Popeyes for years, like from 16 on up to like 21 or some shit like that. But he told me, he was like, Mama, I said, what's the secret to their taste? He said, none but salt. I said, okay. And he was like, Mama, they would get up. I mean, they would put the shit in the freezer. And then when, before they start ordering, they dropping. They dropping all that old shit from the day before and sell that shit. And I said, why do they do that?
Yeah.
The manager already taking shit. So they got
my son. Even when I go to McDonald's, I have them make. I always made them. I make them do something to my sandwich, so I'll get a fresh sandwich. Like
exactly.
I'll be like, if I want a double cheeseburger, I'll say, give me a double cheeseburger without no onions and mustard. They don't have no other choice. They gotta make me a whole new sandwich.
Let me finish tell you about Popeyes.
And
he was like, Mama, look. He said, Mama, look. If you ever see it look like this, they refried it, because that was the leftover from the night before. And then it comes to with the manager, this black gutter ass bitch. But Karma's a bitch, because I'm calling in on that hoe. And I really don't like to fuck people jobs up. But bitch, she got stanky with me. She had a stanky leg with me. And they had to kick me out goddamn Popeyes. My husband had to kick me out. And my daughter's just looking like my mom ain't gonna never stop. I ain't did this in a minute. I promise you. I ain't did this in a minute. But bitch, no. I will sit here for 15 minutes to fry some more goddamn chicken. Give me that. I'm doing not a 2-piece. I'm doing a family meal.
Right.
I can understand if I was
That's
doing
why
a 2-piece.
Yeah. I do the same thing Brooke do. If I go to McDonald's and I want some fresh ass fries, I say unsalted because they salt all the fucking fries and they have it sitting out there with just they put all over it. But if they unsalted, they have to put you in
I got high blood pressure any goddamn way. I'll be like, I don't no salt. Girl, if they give me salt, I'm gonna go up in there and nut the fuck up.
Well, let me tell y'all this story real quick. I used to work at Wendy's when I was 15 years old, right? I told y'all, y'all know I was grown. I started working when I was 14. Yeah, 14 and 9 months you can start working. So about 15, from 15 to 16, I was working.
My kids don't work till they got 16. Well, 15 and a half.
15 and a half. That's what I meant to say, 15 and a half to 16. Okay. I was working. And my first job was Wendy's. So, of course, that's where I learned all the ropes and all that stuff from because I did everything. By the time I left, I was crew chief, but I was 16. I left because I was pregnant with Jason and I couldn't take the smell. It used to make me throw up, right? So while we at work one day, it's a Sunday, it's a sunny afternoon. It had to be in the summertime because it was hot. So one of the girls, young girl, working in there, right? So I don't know what was going on. All I kept hearing her fuss. She was like, "Yeah, man, I don't got time. I'm tired of these bitches. They keep playing with me. That bitch keep harassing me." Because the girl kept coming up. It was another young girl who kept coming up there. These girls probably was maybe 18 or 19 at the time. And it kept harassing one of the girls behind the counter. So she was like, "I got something for that bitch. Watch this." The girl ordered a large Frosty. Oh my God. The girl pulled the meaty, you already know what I'm getting ready to say. She pulled half of the thing down. She hawk spit in the middle of the cup. Pulled some more. Hawk spit again. Pulled some more. And she went back and she told somebody else to hawk spit in it and topped it off and gave it to the bitch. I said,
that's people like that fucked up.
Bitch. No, you didn't say nothing. I couldn't even
listen. I was pregnant. I was pregnant with Jason. And the girls that the one girl that she gave it to, like I was stuck in the middle because that girl had been harassing her all morning. She kept coming through the drive. It was like, "You ugly bitch." Like she just kept fucking with her. You know, we live in the hood. Shit. Well, at the time I was living in the hood. So the managers, they not going to tell about people that come. No, but the girl, what she was doing was she was irritating the girl. She kept coming back. She knew the girl was running the driveway.
I don't care what.
Well, look, don't judge me. I was 16 at the time, okay? I saw that shit and I didn't say nothing. No, I did not. I was 16 at the time. I wouldn't do it now, but goddamn it, I was 16 and pregnant. And I said, "You was a nasty bitch." I just turned my head like I ain't see shit, but that was then. Y'all better not judge me.
I cook a lot. I cook a whole lot. I don't eat out that much.
Did you see Lovely? This motherfucker in the chat room just shaved the fuck out of your son.
Who?
That Daryl person. They said 7 years at Popeyes. Oh, you raised some real winners.
Oh yes, I did because he started off at 16, bitch.
What's wrong with that though? But see, this is when people got misconstrued.
My husband. Let me get this. Wait a minute. Wait.
I got something to say about that too.
This shit. You know what? He got 2 motherfucking kids, and them hoes ain't shit. And he taking care of his 2 goddamn kids, right? And he started at 16, bitch. You probably have a job at 16, and he stopped that many years and is so successful. I'm proud of my goddamn kids because you know what? My job is as a mother to teach them the fundamentals of life, bitch. And evidently, you don't have one. Okay, go ahead, Brooke.
Not just that. That's some Cardi shit to say because number one, do you not understand that majority of the people who own McDonald's started from the bottom up? They started when they was probably 16.
It's a franchise.
Exactly. So when people say ignorant stuff like that, it kind of pisses me off because if the person wants to work at McDonald's,
I done seen bros in Milwaukee. I'm telling you, I done seen bros. We was gang banging and all that shit. Wind up. The manager of the goddamn McDonald's and turned out to be an owner of McDonald's.
My
It's a
point is
franchise.
that
And not even that,
it's
y'all. Sometimes a job is a job. It don't matter where you start off at. It's
Mm.
where you
right,
finish. So
right.
while I'm working at my Popeyes and doing what I'm doing, my credit is good. You know what I'm saying? You never know what.
Exact.
You
Come
never
on
know.
now.
Not
You
just
never
that,
know.
guess what? In urban areas, they starting these people off at $15 to $16 an hour, working at McDonald's, working at
But
Wendy's,
you,
working at
exactly.
Chick-fil-A.
But you know what? You have the skills and you doing things to better your life. Sometimes we don't have it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they gotta take food
You
prep
have job
classes and
ethic. You got
everything.
motherfuckers. He could be out. Anybody could. My son could have been out here putting guns to people's head for $20.
Exactly.
Right.
Killing motherfuckers. No, this nigga was out here working, bitch. And I did a goddamn good job because all my kids work, hustling and all that shit. But they ain't
That's
never heard a
right.
goddamn soul. You feel me?
People need to stop and get that shit. Because guess what? If I had to, and I ain't had no other choice, and I had to pick either to be a hole in the
My
street
household, as soon
and
as
to
you turn
be working at
16.
McDonald's,
And
guess what?
my
Welcome
oldest
to
son,
Brooke. I mean, welcome to McDonald's. This is your girl Brooke. How can I
33.
help you?
I think he's 33. But guess what?
I know I have
My
my
oldest
share of
son, when he turned 16, see, I got 3 kids. So I took the oldest son to do the example. 16, you working all summer. This motherfucker want to hang out with his boys and all that. These nothing ass niggas. And I told him, I said, all I'm gonna do for you for school is goddamn pens, paper, all that shit. I did all that. I'm not buying you no goddamn clothes. So when it's time to go shopping, his motherfucking liver lip ass, he was like, oh, I want this. Oh, you do? And it cute. Where your check at? Because you got fired because you wanted to run around these raggedy motherfuckers. He felt that shit. And my other kids learned from that motherfucker. I promise you. Y'all got me fucked up. 16. And guess what? 18. Get the fuck out my house. Because I might be fucking all around this motherfucker.
Now, you know, I don't agree with you on that, lovely. I think we had that conversation before. I
Yeah,
told my kids they ain't
Yeah,
never got
well,
to be home.
you know what?
It worked
I
for
heard
me.
I heard
It
a
worked for
pastor
me.
say,
I'm gonna tell you
I heard
this.
a
It
pastor
worked
say
for me
before, you
because
don't kick
I
your
didn't
kids
move.
out just
I didn't move from
18.
state to state to state. I'm an ex-truck driver. I move a lot. So they already knew. They already knew what kind of game this was. You better keep your shit. And you know what? If they need me, they can sleep on my let-out couch. But they
But
ain't gonna.
sometimes you don't kick your
They ain't
kid out
gonna
at 18 because they ain't
no,
ready yet.
no. You know
No,
what? They is ready. You know
no,
why
they
they ain't
ain't.
ready?
I would
You know
never
Not.
what?
kick my son
The
out.
only
My son
reason,
21, and he ain't ready yet.
a motherfucker ain't ready because the bitch ain't showed him. We
No,
ain't
that's not always true, lovely.
That's not
always
true
true,
at
That's
we
not
all.
ain't had
always
no
true.
easy life. See, I'm a different bitch from y'all. We didn't
That's
have
not
no
always
easy
true.
life.
I
Well,
got
let me give you an example. Let me
Everything
give you an
that you
example,
do,
lovely.
you have to hustle and get it.
You're right, but let
Ain't
me give you an
nobody, ain't
example.
nobody gonna be like, oh, it's Peaches
But
and Cream.
lovely.
Here you
But
go.
let
But
me give
lovely,
you my
You
motto,
start
lovely, because
doing
I'm
that
going through
Peaches
that
and
right
Cream
now.
shit. That's what
but
fucks up.
if you had a rough childhood, what did you want to break the cycle and do things differently
Right.
when you
And
became
I did that. I had Peaches and Cream. I left that shit. From
What's
14
peaches
to
and
17,
cream?
I left it.
What's peaches and creams?
But just
Peaches and Cream
because
is like everything that you want, you
Oh,
got
well.
and not have to work for it.
Mhm.
I have to work for it.
But let me explain to you. Let me
I
explain
tell
my.
my kids everything that you do, you work for it.
Let me
They got
explain
allowance
my
every
sense on it,
motherfucking week.
lovely,
Don't
because
wash
I
them.
understand where you coming from.
Don't wash them goddamn
I
dishes. Now,
definitely agree.
remind you, y'all know I'm a clean freak, right? Remind
Mhm.
you, everything is clean. So you feel like, okay, this is what y'all telling me. You feel like you sitting at the table eating the food and just walk away and leave that motherfucker right there. No, bitch, wash your shit because this is your week. The
We ain't
fucking
talking
wash
about
dishes.
That's
the
not
difference between discipline and discipline. You know, yeah, you raise up a child with discipline and you teach them the ways of life, but just because they hit 18, that's a
right.
number. That ain't and mentally that's not probably where they at. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what?
And
Mentally, what they at is they try to control your goddamn house. No, bitch, you ain't paying rent.
you can't
When
say
you
that,
pay,
lovely. Everybody is different.
when you pay rent, nigga. When you pay rent, then you have a say so. Until then,
So
no.
can I give you
I'm not gonna take care of no
an
grown
insight?
stop,
goddamn man.
Daryl.
Wait a minute. I'm not gonna. I
Daryl
raised
trying to get
2
kicked
boys.
out.
I raised 2 boys by my goddamn self. Don't tell me no bullshit.
Daryl
I
trying to
raised
get
2
kicked out of
boys.
here
See,
for
guess
Can I
real.
what?
give you my input?
Wait.
Damn,
All right, let me know when I
get
can
our
go.
My
input.
boys still have their own shit.
Let me know when I can
I
go. Lovely.
promise you, they ain't gonna live with no nigga be like, get the fuck out. Bitch, you get the fuck out.
Why this dude in the chat keep trying to go after your son though? That's crazy. Like, dude, you trying to get kicked out of here.
Hey, Lovely, can I get my input?
Jay Evans. Oh, this somebody I know. Come
Can
on.
I get my input?
A chicken hat. Bitch, if he come on with it, he gonna pluck. But you know what? He all right now. He have to pluck till he get all right.
What you gonna say?
Can I put my input in there real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lovely, boy, Lord have mercy. Okay, listen, I can understand where you coming from. Here's my motto though. Sometimes kids, and like simply said, kids aren't ready, even though they may turn 18. Mentally, they're not at 18 status to be said put out. I've never, not one time ever, told my son that he had to get out at all. If anything, I've told him he can always live with me, however long he see fit. Now, the difference between that is because what I'm asking him to do, he's doing it. He finished high school. He's in college. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing exactly what I asked him to do. I pay tuition every month.
He had a baby
every month.
Baby at 18 years old.
Well, right, and I get it. But what I'm saying is, even if my son was to have a baby, he got a girlfriend. We had a baby scare. My son still was going to school.
You have to grow up. Do your baby got a goddamn kid?
If he would have had, listen, we had a scare. We had a scare. The first year him leaving to go to school. The first year of listen, Lovely, listen to me.
And I didn't even put him out.
Oh Lord, Lovely not listening. Listen
at all.
This nigga gonna tell me, Mama, you too loud. I told that nigga, get your own shit. 2 months later, that nigga got his own shit.
Lovely.
Listen here, Linda.
If he had a kid, then he needed you even more. Then if he got a kid,
Lakeisha.
Listen, we had a scare. I'm
gonna kick your ass, Green, if you call me Lakeisha. Who the fuck?
Child, we trying to let Miss
I'm trying to finish. She
well,
lovely.
She cut you off in a minute. Damn grown ass man. I ain't take care of no man. How the fuck he gonna be a man?
Well, it's not about that because I had taught my son how to maneuver, how to make money. We did have a scare, and if the girl was pregnant, I don't believe in abortions to a certain extent. And I told him, "You gonna still have my grandbaby. I'm gonna pay my tuition for you like I'm supposed to, and I'm gonna make sure that little baby is good. If I gotta keep the baby every weekend, or if I gotta keep the baby while the mother work, I'm gonna do my job until you finish school."
That shit sounds like you gotta remember what bitch you fucking with when they had that damn baby. Why
even if I would have to take the baby, I would. So you see the difference.
Up and it could be good.
You gotta
just go one way. You gotta think both ways.
But listen, what I'm saying is, when it comes into my kids, this is how I feel. My kids didn't ask to be here. I brought them here.
They didn't.
Therefore, all of that.
Our job is
that's not our job. Our job is always
to make them to 18 years old.
That's
lovely.
That's bullshit.
I done seen motherfuckers, and I was one of those motherfuckers.
My child can be 50 years old.
That want for shit and still want to struggle, still want to do all this dumb ass shit.
I understand your concept of kicking the bird out. The nest when it gets a certain, you know.
I didn't kick him out. Nigga, I told that nigga to leave if he didn't want to hear that. Mama, quit doing that. They gonna tell me in my goddamn house, and you got a goddamn baby, and you grown as fuck. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Deuces. And that nigga been on his own every goddamn sense. And
I think you are a good mother, Lovely. You just do your parenting different. I think you are a good mother.
Yeah, I'm a hard goddamn mama. Because guess what? That daddy ain't shit. So mama got to be something.
Oh man.
Yeah. You got
daddy in prison all they goddamn life. Who the fuck raised him? Me.
Hello, Mickey.
I'm not one of those bitches. I get a man and you listen to my man. Nigga, don't fuck with my kids. You fuck with me. You don't fuck with my goddamn kids. I handle them. And probably, and you know what my son told me one day? He was like, Mama, you should have let him fuck with us. What? Kick your motherfucking ass and don't have no goddamn feeling? Bitch, you got me like, yeah. And that's why my boys have their kids. Exactly. Because they got garbage ass mamas that don't even know how to take care of them little motherfuckers. But my baby, They taking care of their goddamn kids, and these are men. It's rare that you see men take care of their goddamn kids and fuck the mama. Ain't asking that bitch for shit. Bitch, poof, be gone. I'm gonna take care of mine. I did a goddamn good job.
But believe it or not, the last few years, I've been
hard,
seeing a
though. I
lot of
am
dudes
looking
take care of
hard.
their kids. I've been seeing a lot of dudes take care of their kids. The last couple of years, I've been seeing a lot of dudes step up and take care of their kids without the mother.
I know this is off topic.
I wanted to join in the conversation that you guys were having. I think it's different culturally. Hi. I think it's different culturally because my kids are home and they're in their 20s. And my thought about it is instead of I make my kids go out there and invest in someone else's apartment, I will make sure that they finish school, get their degree, that when they leave the house, they buy in their own home.
Build that credit.
Because we
And I feel that too,
invest.
Design. I feel that.
We invest.
But see, Design is in a perfect place. She can do that.
That's not always true, though, lovely.
We talking
It's
about
not always true.
We talking about poor people.
Girl, I live in a worse state than both. I live in a worse state than the United States of
But
America.
listen to me. But listen to me.
No disrespect.
Even if,
no
but
disrespect.
listen to me, lovely.
No,
Lovely, just 1 second. Just 1 second.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
No disrespect you. But you in the middle class. I was in a poor, and that was in 19.
That's still not true, lovely, because I just got into middle class not too long ago. I've been doing this shit forever.
Y'all gonna have to let each other finish each other's sentence. We can't hear nothing.
Lovely. Go ahead, Miss B.
Yes, even if, and I don't mind telling my story, even though if I didn't meet my husband, culturally, that's what we do. I'm from the islands. You don't push your kids out because you could invest in your own family than invest in someone else's home or apartment. Up here is apartment.
But if you ain't never struggled, you supposed to teach your son.
Dang, let her finish.
How to be a motherfucking man when you don't have a goddamn man there to do that. And I had a man to do that, but see, my man, their father was in prison. And I'm not going to let no other man come and chastise my goddamn kids. So I had to do the best that I do. And motherfuckers be like, oh, a woman can't raise a man. Bullshit. Yes, the fuck we can.
Well, you know we're not attacking you though, lovely, because we're
not attacking conversation. We're just having an open conversation.
Okay. Because I can agree with what Dee is saying. And I never lived in a middle class. I just entered into the middle class society not too long ago. So when I was raising my son, we lived whereas though I guess you would consider it poverty. But I never let him, he never was able to see that because I was able to manage when I was able to manage. And then when I met my husband is when majority of my life changed far as in monetarily. But my morals and my values stuck there. And I never told him, even when we got to it. But we and my oldest son, I never had no issues with him because when I screamed, he would be like, all right, Ma, he wouldn't argue and he would just do what I say. So, and I told him, and he understood, if you do what I say, you're not going to struggle hard. You're not going to go through what I had to go through, or if I almost look like I didn't mess up. And he got that concept early. I told my son, he don't never
y'all telling me.
If you
Y'all
don't
never
ever
told y'all kids no wrong shit. That's what y'all telling me. Everything.
No, not by choice. No, not by choice, lovely.
I want to hear the bad part that you have to go like, look, nigga, if you fuck up, you're gonna be fucked up. I want to hear that part.
No, last year in high school, he almost messed up his scholarships and everything, doing something crazy in the hallway with a chick. He almost messed up everything. I said, nigga, what the fuck is you thinking, you idiot? Like, he got it. He got it from both ends. He got it from me and my husband. And I think at that point, he understood. I never said everything was hunky-dory, but when your kids make mistakes, you gotta tell them.
What was the line that Mary J. Blige say? If you look at my eyes to see what I see, child.
Look in my eyes.
Child, green child.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, everything ain't peaches and cream.
You know what I tell my son? I told my son, listen, I don't go to jailhouse and look for kids. I mean, I'm telling you that. I mean, if something happened, I will stand up for him. But I'm telling him the worst of the worst. I don't come to jail and look for people. There's things. Every kid's come with problems. I have 5 of them,
And
and
I
each
have
5 of
one.
them have 5
And
different
you know
issues.
what? And my son did 4 years, and ask him, if I call him right now, how many times your mama came and seen you? Because I told you, you lay in your shit, you own up to your shit. If you fuck up, don't expect me to be there. Bitch, I'm not going to jail. Bitch, you took yourself there. What the fuck? He was
But
there for 4 years.
lovely,
ever
we're
since he
not
been
saying
out-
you a
no,
bad
ever
mother.
since- ever since he been out, this nigga realizing now he got kids, and he like, damn, mama. I like them phone calls at the middle of the night, like, damn, why this nigga? Shit, that's an immature you, bitch.
But
Handle
lovely,
it.
we're just
Handle it.
sharing.
Handle
We're
it.
We're
But
just sharing our opinion about kids. And
Yeah.
the thing about us Black people, we need to gain wealth. We give away
I
our
love
wealth
my
and
family,
not
and they love
even.
me. They do. And we go through things, and we argue and all that shit. But it still comes down to me with my immediate family. I only have 3 kids, and I got what, 8 goddamn grandbabies. Yeah, I'm gonna get that call. Be like, mama, what the fuck? And I'll be like, dude, you did the same shit. Handle that shit like I handle
Because
you.
you
Handle
sit
it.
over here and wonder. You sit over here and wonder why your kids is having a struggling in some aspects of
They
life.
not struggling. This is life.
As far as
It's not
relationships
struggling
go,
because you know what? God put us on this earth to have our own goddamn brain. I had my brain and 3 other goddamn kids. Listen to me. I had to do my brain, and I got 3 other kids, so that's 3 brains that I'm dealing with, plus my goddamn brain. So my brain had to overpower theirs to make it work, and it's working. And I'm
okay,
not mad at it.
lovely. Nobody's saying that you did a bad job, because you obviously did a good job. Look at where your daughter's at. Look how she's running her own business, and she got it together. She's a very smart girl. But
And my
what
son.
we're saying is, and your sons, yeah. And what we're saying, yeah. I'm not trying to leave out your son, but what we're saying is that when a child gets a certain age, because people have it, the black families, us black families, we have it in our head. 18, you grown, you got to go.
Well, you know what?
It's
You
not
know what?
always like that. It's
I'm
not
the
always like
mama,
that.
but I'm the kid. I'm the kid now. They trying to tell me what to do. I'm the kid. See, you see how that shit reversed?
Lovely.
They be like,
from my point of view, I think that families need to like lock it down to gain wealth. I would rather my kids, if they have to go out there and pay, I say, oh, you really want to pay? How about you help us pay this mortgage here?
Right,
then you go out there and
you
pay,
go. Boom, right there.
Then you go out there and pay for most likely the area that we live in is like maybe a white person's condo. Instead of you invest in someone else, invest in yourself, get an education. Right. When you leave out of here, you don't ever have to come. The door is still open, but you don't have to come back because you will land properly on your feet.
Right.
And that's how you gain generation wealth.
Exactly.
Is to invest in your own family.
Exactly. Yep. And building your credit, you can have as much as money as Bill Gates. But if your credit isn't right, then you really don't have nothing to fall back on.
Yes. Teach them about credit. Teach them about savings.
I also understand where Lovely coming from, because she said that, her child had a problem with her wanting to get her freak on still, and telling her, I don't want to hear that, all that kind of stuff. And my mama, if I told my mama something like that, she'd be like, hey, you know where the door is, you could go, so I can understand that, because you can't sit over here and try to control your parents' house and tell them what you don't want to hear, what you don't want, this and that. Once you get to that stage in life, then you got to go. I understand it. But not necessarily because they're 18 don't mean that they got to leave because they turned 18,
Right.
That was all I was saying, because
even when you say a lot of kids are grown, to me, being grown is being responsible, and a lot of them are not responsible.
They're not.
There you go.
But the one thing I can't say that my son got from me and got from his, he's a big saver. My son is a big saver. He's like, when I tell you that he shot me with that, because I love to spend money, honey. I be at the casino. I mean, I be like, I want to go shopping. I love to spend money. So I'm learning from my son because he's a huge saver. This little boy got so much money in his savings account. I said, why I gotta still pay tuition? Why I still pay tuition?
And then my kids, I teach them how to, balance their own money. They don't have to ask me for nothing. Because my thing is, what kill you when you out there on your own is really rent. Rent is your biggest thing. And if I'm keeping you from rent, you shouldn't have to ask me for nothing. Budget your money, save your money. Something happened to your car, you fix it.
Right. The fundamentals of life. Yeah.
You know how I always figured it though, and I need to practice what I preach though. If we spend money more on our needs instead of our wants, we
Amen.
It would be better for us to save. You'll be able to save more like that. Everybody go out on their wants. If you don't really need it, then you really don't need to be spending on it.
And especially, everyone is different, right? And that's understandable. But even with the stimulus, if you don't have, like, you're not the mother, you're the papa, or whatever it is, look at that money as just extra money because only the pandemic, because they gave it to you. Some people are in a bind and they're going to need to use theirs for rent or whatever it is. But that's some extra money. You have to learn how to save. You have to learn how to say, you know what? Nah, I don't want, this is a want. This other thing is a need. Like you need to pay your rent. You need to pay your lights.
But
you need to pay your rent. You need to pay your light.
I'm looking at Daddy saying 18 is a little too early for a black man. These streets ain't the same. Exactly. See, when I was going through that shit with my goddamn kid, I gave him a 10 o'clock curfew. 10 o'clock curfew. He didn't do anything wrong, but his friend did. And that's how he got on probation. And then he fucked up his probation, and then he had to do 4 years. He ain't did shit.
Guilty by association, you think?
Exactly. But I mean, I'm just saying, shit happened.
But listen,
that was in the 1990s.
If somebody wanted to be petty, they could be like, "Well, you could have taught your child. You could have told your child."
Court every day. Every time they had a court date, we'll show up. Now I do that for my kid every day because I know my kid was good. So I'm at court every day, and every time we get to court, they changed the date. Even though you be sitting there like for hours, they changed the goddamn date. The one day that I didn't show up, they charged that nigga. I said, what?
What is that noise?
The one time that I did not show up, they charged his ass. And they was like, okay, probation, you ain't doing jail time. None of that, but probation. Probation is jaywalk. Jaywalk.
What do you say?
Did you get him to get all those charges off his record?
I'm gonna tell you, this how my son got caught. He was fucking around. He didn't go to work that day, which he should have. He didn't go to work that day.
You gotta say you should have been at work.
No, he started fucking with one of his niggas, and the police like, yeah, and that nigga said, "Nigga, you better run." Not knowing he in a stolen goddamn car. You're already on probation. You aren't supposed to have no police contact. That's how that nigga got caught. I promise you. And I looked at him and I said, bitch, I didn't see my baby for 4 goddamn years.
So Lovely, did you tell your son that that's not really his friend? Like you told, you said
I told him all that. But you know what? Kids be like, oh, mama, you don't know him, bitch. No, yes, I do. But at the same time, I sent him $25 here and there. I did that, but he never seen me for 4 years. And he'll tell you to this day, if I go to jail right goddamn now, my mom ain't gonna be there. He damn right, I'm not. That's your choice in life that you make. That don't mean do that. I don't have to suffer with that bullshit.
That's how we all different because that's how we all different because I couldn't do that. I just couldn't leave my kid like that. Like I would have to still, no matter what, stick by their side, no matter what, because then they start resenting you because they feel like, no matter what I do, how I fuck up, you should be there.
Do how they feel simply. I promise you. They can do how they
simply. I wouldn't have been able to leave my son and not talk to him and not see him for 4 years.
Okay. So y'all gonna be the motherfucking goddamn old ass women. Oh, my son did this and me crying and all.
No.
Bitch, I ain't doing none of that. I'm
gonna stick by him because
you
it would have been supportive. It would have been like,
think like a
making
mother.
a plan for him.
You have to think like a mother. You have to think.
That don't mean a mother is not
No,
saying wait, not talking to your baby for 4 years. That ain't no mother.
No, yes it is. I gave that nigga a whole bunch of time.
And he got his own human being. He's gonna make mistakes. You should have been nurturing him back. Like, look, you come home,
he's his
own
human being. Why the fuck do I have to suffer? Wait a minute. Why do I have to suffer for his fucked up choices?
You didn't have to suffer.
Exactly.
Okay, but lovely. Exactly. What if God gave up on us every time we fucked up?
Exactly. Girl, that's what I think
when
about.
He came home, I was here. When he came home, he thought about that shit for 4 goddamn years. And he was like,
you need to stop.
I promise you. Y'all want me to call this nigga?
No, don't call him. Right that ain't our business.
I will call him right now. Tell you right now. He loved me to death. You know what? Because I made him hard. When he in his goddamn brain, if you want to do some dumb shit, if I get fucked up, my mom ain't gonna be there, my girl ain't gonna be there. I mean, God gave you goddamn sense. Use it. That's it.
Even
but also in life, we make mistakes.
Right.
Everybody make mistakes. I'm still making mistakes. But
that's what I'm saying. And he made a mistake too. Maybe it's not as big as yours, but he made that mistake.
Exactly. He got to deal
with it. One day you decide that you wash your hands because you tired of them getting into situations that you can't deal with.
I'm always here for my kids. I'm always here. But if you do dumb shit, once the government and all that shit get in your shit, ain't nothing. Girl, they will wipe our kids away. You put yourself in that position.
You ain't got no
freedom. They say you free, you gotta stay free. You better stay out. She put them goddamn hands on them damn wrist, that cold ass wrist.
Okay, but do you know how much of the government would take advantage of your child, especially if they ain't got no support? Oh yes, they will.
All you can do is preach to these motherfuckers, because once they get grown, they do what the fuck they want to do.
You leave your child in the hands of the government and not fuck with them.
I can't hand my kids to government. They just be like, clamp, bitch, you handle yourself. The fuck? Because once your kids get grown, it's just like I got grown. My mama was telling me, Nani going north, bitch, I was doing the most worstest shit. Just never got caught, thank God. But what if I would have? I'd have been a prison goddamn mama.
Lovely, I hear you always saying like what you went through, what you've been through, right? And I'm not down that at all, because a lot of people do have hardships. But you always compare that to what you went through, and then you're gonna teach your child a lesson off because of what you went through.
No, I teach them what I went through. I teach them not to go through it.
Right.
And if they choose their way, you can't tell nobody what they brain think and what they do. All I can do is school them and teach them. That's all I can do. Now, if you want to go left or right, that's your goddamn choice. Pick a goddamn choice, bitch, because that's how life is. Pick a choice. You want to go this way or that way. You want to be free or you want to be locked up. Tell me if I'm fucking lying. I think like a man, but I'm a woman.
I ain't gonna tell you if you wrong or you right. You push me out.
I had 1 girl and 2 boys. And
that's why
people gonna come in my household and try to check nothing.
That's why your kids don't want to hang out with you, Lily. No,
I'm not gonna tell you if you're
they
wrong
hang
or
out
you're
with
right.
me though. No, bitch, you ain't gonna put that out there. My kids
love
me.
You said earlier.
They want me to come back so goddamn bad, bitch.
I ain't putting nothing out nowhere. You said that.
I'm not doing it until you have
nothing out nowhere.
You will not understand. You don't understand if you don't have kids and you got grown goddamn kids. They go through shit. We go through shit.
I don't care what nobody said about not having kids, not understanding shit. I was a kid myself. I understand it all. I had a brother.
My nigga call me 3 o'clock in the mama. Damn, this shit going on. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I mean? And then I'm like, dude, Get the fuck up out of there, or whatever,
People
whatever.
so quick to say that shit. That's crazy. People so quick to say, you ain't got no kids. You don't understand. No, I was a kid myself. I have a mother.
But you don't have, girl, I was a kid just like you. But when you have kids, it's a different feeling, baby. When you have kids, it's a different feeling.
No,
you
no.
You see your kid.
I'm a woman. I'm a woman.
Not your pussy, right?
I'm a woman. It don't matter. It don't matter.
Hold them.
I was
3,
still born with
they
some
be
instincts,
15,
so.
and then they grown. You can't carry a grown goddamn man. You can't.
Oh yeah, just like Michelle said, you can't raise a grown man.
He gonna be a bitch ass nigga. He gonna be a bitch ass nigga.
Just like you said, you can't raise a man. You can't raise a man by yourself.
Right.
Oh yes, I did.
You can't raise a man.
Lovely, you're not lovely. Lovely.
You have
lovely,
to
lovely,
my ass. Lovely. No, I tell my kids.
What the fuck?
Your motherfucking mistakes. So God gave you sense, bitch. You better use it.
Lovely, can you, Lovely, calm down. Damn, let us talk. Let us talk. What we're not saying.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself. Y'all go.
Yes,
you contradicting yourself too, because you keep on saying that you don't understand because of this, you don't understand because of that, but then you turn around.
How is I?
I'm
trying to tell you what. If you don't have a kid, simply and raise a kid, you would never understand. So I'm gonna squash that from that. But go ahead.
You can say that all you want to, Lovely, but I do understand. So I mean, I have sense, like you just said. God gave us all sense. I got sense. I understand. But sometimes it's a losing battle with you because you're gonna think the way you're gonna think regardless.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna say if you're wrong or you're right, because I'm not gonna get cussed out. And if I get cussed out, I'm gonna cuss your ass back out. So I'm not gonna say if you're wrong. I'm not gonna say if you're wrong or you're right. So I'm just gonna mute.
I was trying not to hit this goddamn button, but I'm gonna hit this.
I love you too.
Yeah, you're right. That is tough love. What's that person in the chat name? Anna. You're right. That is tough love. But a lot of people have tough love mixed up with, it's a limit to where you go with your children. You can teach them discipline. I mean, I was a very disciplined child. It was a strict household I grew up in. Very, very strict.
So you was raised different, but you got to cut that umbilical cord one time. Just cut it. Cut it.
Right.
Cut it.
And sometimes people don't have a choice because
when they get grown, you got to cut it again. Like, nigga, this the real goddamn world. And our job is to teach them for the real goddamn world. Tell me if I'm right. I'm lying about that.
No, you're right.
We're not saying that you're wrong about that. We're not disputing that. We're not saying that you're wrong. We're just telling you to look at it from both sides, because like this conversation.
All I can do is pray for my kids. That's what I do.
More people, it's 5 people.
I pray for them, and they have to pray for themselves. I can't tell them what they're doing every second, every minute of the goddamn day.
Right.
When they was in my goddamn house and I raised them. Once they get out, girl, you think I thought. I was like, I can't wait for these motherfuckers to get the fuck out. You worry about them more out there than in there. I promise you.
I'll say this: after we done showed them the tough love and they don't make the mistakes, I just want to know, once they get out, how will it affect their mind? Mentally.
Right.
That's my whole thing. As a young black man, you would never know being locked up. Exactly. Whether you did something, committed a crime, something small. I like to look at trying to find, the mind, the mental. That's right. I get what I'm trying to say.
You got some kids you end up kicking them out because you think you're doing the right thing. Then them kids turn around and start resenting you because you didn't kick them out. They remember that their whole life. Right. They grow up, they end up doing the same thing to their children, but their children.
You got some mothers out here don't give a fuck about their goddamn kids.
You're right.
And you know what? I fight about mine because I'm on their phone call away, and they call me like, "Mama, blah 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 blah," and I tell them what I know and what they should do, but they still have to make up their own goddamn decision. You a grown ass man, make this shit up. Hey, do what you have to do.
But Lovely, don't you think
I'm giving you my output? His friends giving him an output. The cousins giving him all that shit. But he called Mama and be like, "Mama, what you think?"
I agree with you.
Do what the fuck you feel like doing. That's what I do.
This is a whole different generation. This is a whole different ball game now.
Wait a minute.
Don't go down like that.
Tell me what?
I said you got to keep up.
Goddamn new generation because I got kids.
Yeah, I'm saying, but you got to keep up with.
And they 30 something, girl, when they in their 20s. I went through all that shit. I'm like, bitch. I thought I was going mental for a minute. I said, bitch, no. I love myself. And everybody should love their goddamn self. God put you on this earth by your motherfucking self. You came in here by yourself. You're gonna leave this bitch by yourself. Handle it.
Yeah, Anna, that's what Miss V was saying, that in different cultures is different. They said most foreigners raise their kids until marriage or at least finish college. And that's what Miss V was saying.
And then they be unhappy too. They be unhappy because they're trying to please their goddamn parents instead of pleasing their goddamn self. You want to get real with it? Like, for real.
Not all. You can't. Not all. I'm
just saying.
I gotta laugh at that.
These guys up here, she know what I'm talking about. It's either they're not gonna like your kind.
My kids could leave if they wanted to. I'm not
saying your kids. Your culture. You said your culture. Okay. Am I lying? Just tell me if I'm lying or not.
Well, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Explain it.
I'm saying is people get with people just for, oh, this our culture, this our family do, and they don't even like that motherfucker. But then they fucking off with somebody else. Tell me if I'm lying. Do they like your husband?
Oh, I don't know. You might be talking about arranged marriage. My culture don't do that.
Period.
I'm not talking about arranged marriage. Do your people like your husband?
Oh yeah.
But everybody, but be truthful. You know what I'm talking about. They don't. They love you. They love you.
You tell this lady that they don't like her husband?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying her other culture. I'm not saying her. She said her culture. Yeah, I know about culture shit. So that's why I'm asking her. People get married because, and it's not arranged. It's not arranged. Mm-hmm. But they know they dad and they mom, and you know they homely and shit. But you a whore out there.
What? Okay, so do you know what her culture is? Wait a minute. What her culture is?
She get married to this motherfucker because my family love him, but I really don't love him. I love Billy Bob over there.
Do you know what her culture is? You know, a lot of cultures out there.
Oh yes.
Okay, so
I didn't travel. I didn't travel. So tell me if I'm lying. That's why I'm asking you. I travel. That's why I was asking. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
It may not be her culture that does it, but like I just said, it's tons of cultures.
Yes, it is. And she know I'm not lying.
How are you gonna tell her about her culture?
I'm not talking directly to her, but she know what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's not no arranged marriage or anything. When the family love a person, oh, my family love you. I love you, but I like Billy Bob over there, and I keep on fucking off. So what is a marriage?
That's not an arranged marriage, right?
That's not how everybody thinks. That's not how everybody does. Like sometimes the family do love the person that the other person love, and the other person ain't fucking off. They're not going out, with whoever.
You know what? Sometimes simply. Sometimes I agree with you. I'm not agreeing with that because if you don't understand real life, I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure when you fuck with kids and travel and all that shit come in hand. I didn't see motherfuckers. I'll be like, wow. We went to wait. Me and my daughter, we went to
oh my god!
It was out. It was out the country. What you say? Oh my god! You want to act like View is a View? Hey, View.
I am not View. I am not View.
Yeah, but wait a minute. We went somewhere, and their culture was so different, and I was like, oh wow. That's all I was saying. The whole 2 days we stayed there, I was like, wow, and I learned a lot of shit. I learned a lot of shit about myself and all this shit. And I'm like, oh shit. Okay. All right. And I brought it back. Because it was only me and my daughter. It was only me and my daughter, and then I brought it to my sons. And guess what? My son doing it.
No shade. What did you learn?
Let me get this straight, though, Lovely.
And guess what? Guess what? They fucked up with fucked up hoes. They trying to find a mama, but when they get their mama, they don't like my motherfucking ass either. Because you know what?
That's
we ain't taking shit. No, we ain't taking shit. So when they want me, but when they find that bitch that ain't gonna take shit, nah, they don't want to be with that bitch.
That's your experience, though. Lovely.
No. I talk to these hoes.
Lovely girl.
And I'll be like, girl. I'll be like, what? I was like, leave that nigga. I can't. I love him. I said, if you love him then. And I go back to my son. And you know, my son told me, Mama, stay out my relationship. I said, tell your bitch quit calling me. How about that? Because I'm still a woman at the end of the goddamn day. And guess what? He got both of them got their goddamn kids, bitch.
Hey, Lovely, I don't play about my son. I ain't telling no bitch nothing like that about my child.
Okay. And you know what? You're gonna have a whole lot of heartache. No, because you know what? You gonna choose that bitch because you can't fuck him.
My son is a good man.
You cannot fuck him. I don't.
Oh my goodness, Lovely. The way
I
you
promise
think, oh
you,
Lord.
as a woman, a mother to another mother with sons, you cannot fuck that bitch. You cannot. What's enjoyment for a man? What's enjoyment for a man? Please tell me, y'all. What part did I miss? What part did I miss? We could be mothers all day long. They're gonna respect us a little bit, but guess what? And guess what?
Man does enjoy sex. Yes, they do.
Girl, that dick. That dick.
Well, the only thing is, my son is a mama's boy, so both of them are.
That's what I was gonna say. So you don't have a mama's boy.
What if your boy get with somebody that she just don't like your motherfucking ass?
Then she ain't gonna.
The mama don't like
them.
You think your boy gonna leave that bitch because she don't like you?
Absolutely.
No, bitch, because that pussy gonna be powerful. Be like, no,
I can't say that.
Come back, nigga. You can't fuck your son.
I can't say that because me and my man's mama don't get along at all. But we
happy. I bet you if we still be online, you better cash out we love $50 motherfucking. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 years from now. Like that.
The thing with me is I like to sacrifice. So if my son really like the person, and I know that me and the person are getting along over something stupid, then I'm gonna say, you know what? Let me, because I want to be with, because I know he really loves her, and
you love your son.
So I'm a compromise with my son.
Right.
Yep.
That's what my man. Yeah. That's what my man and mama do, because we've been together 10 years. She don't like me for shit. But me and him been together for so long or whatever, she just, roll with the flow. She just, play her role. I play my role. He plays his role.
He has no choice.
Right. Because then if, you start pushing your son like, oh, you don't need to be with that bitch. Fuck that bitch. They are gonna go apart from you because they're gonna be like, you call mama or whatever, but this is my girl and I gotta live my life.
At that age, at 30 years old or something like that, who is powerful? The mama or the bitch? Answer that.
The wife.
You know what? A mama gotta learn though. A mama gotta learn. She
said that, right? Green. Exactly.
A woman, a mama gotta know though that she's always gonna be in a picture no matter what. Bitches come and go.
Yeah, exactly.
Mama. She always gonna be there.
Exactly. But you know what? When you have to choose, you gonna choose that pussy. You can't fuck your mama. You love her, and you gonna love her to the day you die. But bitch,
you know what? Sometimes though, it bothers a child if they don't get along with their other half. It bothers that person.
It bothers, especially if they were
the problem that I was going through it, and I tried my best. I've been trying my best for years, and I'm like, bitch, you know what? I'm not good at kissing ass. I'm not good at it, but I was trying.
What if the roles were reversed, and if the girl's dad didn't like the guy? You know what I mean?
Oh, that would be different.
That's different. I mean, that's very common.
Right. But you know what? You can, like Lovely said, I mean, you can see the child in the way that they need to go, and whatever they decide is what they decide. It's their decision. At a certain age, they start making their own choices and they start going their own way. All you can do is try to lead them the best way you can. That's the bottom line, you know. So I mean, there's no perfect parent out there. So I mean, you can do all you can do, but at the end of the day, it's up to your child to make the choices they're gonna make for themselves. So I do understand that. But at the same time, everybody's situation ain't the same. You may have went through what you went through, and you may see things differently of your situation.
You better preach, Simply.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, because I was young, I got grown. I didn't listen to my mom. I didn't listen to my dad. I didn't listen to none of that shit. And if I would have listened, it would have been a lot much easier for me. But I took the hard way, and I did that. So when it came to my kids, I gave them the hard way. I didn't give them no goddamn easy way. You figure out the goddamn easy way. I'm telling you, dude, do
so
this.
So you punish them?
No, I told them, do this to do that. No, mama, we ain't doing that. No, that's you. How's that me? And I'm looking at you. I made you. And see, it comes back.
God made them, actually.
Yeah, but it comes back. No, we made it. I pushed the motherfuckers out screaming. No, yeah, for I didn't have no other girls. I had midwives. Wait a minute. So when I come to my kids, and you know what? They actually do love me. They actually do. Yeah, I'm a fucked up. I ain't no fucked up mom.
This what I say about contradiction, though.
No, I'm just a mom that like, look, this is real goddamn life. I ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You know, most parents be like, oh no, baby. And they don't even know what's going on in your motherfucking life. My kids know every goddamn thing. I don't lie about shit. It is what it is, nigga.
Do you think that you're nurturing?
I tell him, dude, or my daughter, you fucking up.
Do you think that you're a nurturing mother?
Huh?
Do you think that you're nurturing?
I think in a sense I am, but I'm a hard mother. I'm a really hard mother. Because I'm all they got. So I can't be they daddy like, oh yeah, you can do any goddamn thing. And I'm talking to him like, dude, why the fuck did you tell this son of a bitch that shit? You know, I be calling him, arguing at him out of prison. But I didn't raise the goddamn kids. And you better be glad they still love your motherfucking ass, because I never talked about him. And you ain't never had to worry about another nigga chastising your motherfucking kids. I handle that shit. But then like, you just sit up here and say, oh yeah, do what you want. You know that shit was some foul ass shit. No, tell them. My kids will call me like, I ain't calling mama because I'm gonna tell you the goddamn real, bitch. You say, mama, I want to do this. I said, well, do you like silver bracelets, nigga? You know what I mean? That's what I do. And don't hate me for that. And they don't. They love me for that because they ass out of trouble. And they doing really well. All my kids, all three of them, doing really well. And I'm a proud mother, even though I'm a fucked up individual. But I keep it real with people. Don't ask me shit if you don't want the answer. What I supposed to be? Sugarcoat shit? I ain't sugarcoating shit because life ain't sugarcoat you.
I can understand that because these streets cold once you hit them. And they don't give a fuck about you. Nobody give a fuck about you. You could be laying dead and ain't nobody else give a fuck about you.
You seen that Army lieutenant had his hand out the car? They sprayed his motherfucking ass. They want him to take his seatbelt off. If he would have put his hand down, they would have shot that nigga.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers I think they got fired, or they on paid leave.
Yeah, they got fired. No, ain't no suspended. They got fired. Look, you fucking with an Army lieutenant, and this motherfucker had his hands out there, and they was like, get out the car. He can't get out the car because he got his seatbelt on. Bitch.
Right.
They wanted him to reach down, and he did. Right. He kept his hand out, and then they sprayed that nigga for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
I said, look at this shit. And you see that one white boy look, he was like, oh, we done fucked up. We done fucked up. This is a lieutenant. What the fuck? Yes. That's the shit I'm talking about right there.
People abuse their power. That's what they do. They abuse their power. And then they end up coming up on that right motherfucker. And then they get knocked back down to where they supposed to be at shit. But I mean, like I said, like, you know, you say that you have to raise your kids in a certain way. You have to show them, you know, that tough way, because, you know, that's the way the streets are gonna show them. But we're just saying, we were saying from the jump though, everybody's ethics and morals and stuff, they're not the same. They're different. Like people's cultures, people's way of living, the way that they teach their kids, it's all different. You come across many.
And I'm not saying everything that I did was right, but in my mind and what the situation I was in, I had to do what I had to do.
Ain't nobody perfect parenting out here.
Everybody is in a different setting. My setting was protect my kids. I don't want to see my kid on a payment.
Right.
You feel me? So I had to do what I had to do. And if I would have been with their dad, it probably would have been a little bit different. Mm-hmm. But this nigga went to prison. So I had to figure it out. As a young mother, 22, 23 years old, I had to figure I got 3 goddamn kids, no husband. You get well, he never married me because the nigga went to prison, but no father. But I refuse to let another motherfucker come in and chastise my goddamn kids. Bitch, you ain't got no feelings up in here. You don't have no feelings up in here. So why would I let another motherfucker come in and kick your goddamn kid ass? Some of these hoes do that shit. I didn't seen it. I said, what, bitch? And you got me fucked up. Oh, and then the kids start calling this motherfucker daddy. Ain't that goddamn daddy?
But you know what? You got some families, like I seen on Judge Mathis the other day. This girl, her daddy stepped out on her, and this guy, he was her stepdad. He took place as you know, her father figure, and he was doing everything he could in his power to you know, give this girl a life that she deserves of her mother and a father figure, you know. And this girl, she was so entitled. She felt like she was so entitled to everything this man got. Then you ain't even his kid, but you feel like you entitled to everything that this guy has. He did, you know, she taking him to court, suing him over some bullshit because she feel like she's entitled.
Some good mans out here, they will take on a family because they can't have kids and all that shit, and they can come in and take over a family. But when it's time to chastise, I done seen a lot of my friends. These bitches bring these niggas up in their goddamn house. And then, you gonna let that nigga whoop your kid? They whoop the shit out their goddamn kid. And then their kids is walking around like a robot.
Yeah, see, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Exactly.
You know, because then it start turning to abuse. And then if you got a girl, you gotta really watch, because then it start turning to sexual abuse. And they don't want to say nothing because the guy's gonna sit over here and whip their ass when you gone or whatever you doing. You know, so you got, it's a thin line between, you know, people.
But you can call me hard all y'all want to. My daughter never say I got sexually molested. Never that. I got hit on. Never that. No, bitch. No, I didn't do
that. That's great, you know. But you know, like we say, different situations, different people. So, you know,
Same here. I took care of my kids, especially when my kids were younger. My house was never a revolving door for men. I dated, no one never came to my house.
Right.
Exactly.
That's how it's supposed to be. But like Lily said, you got some of these females out here, it's just an indoor, you know, open and closed door. It's a rotating door, you know, men coming all, you know, different kind of men coming in and all out. And then you got these kids confused because they calling this person uncle, they calling this person daddy. They're like, damn, how many uncles we got? You know, it's crazy, you know.
Uncle daddy.
But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what my daughter told me. All her friends like, oh yeah, I went through this and went through that, and she thinking like my mama fucked up, which I am, and she never endured none of that shit. She never endured, and we was poor. We was really poor, but we was making it. We had a roof on our mouth. Over our head, food in our mouth. Girl, they be running down the street. They smell that shit when they get off the goddamn school bus, bitch. You know, I was that goddamn mama. You know what I mean? Even though I'm fucked up in my own way. I know I'm fucked up a little bit. But at the same time, I protected my goddamn kids. And my daughter was like, Mama, you know how many of my friends got molested and this and that? She used to get mad at me. She used to get really, when they get teenagers, they really get mad at you. And she was like, can I spend the night over here? Hell no. She can come spend the night over here.
That's the kind of household I grew up in. Very strict.
Yeah,
you know,
she come spend it. Girl, I used to go in and out with my goddamn kids. I didn't let them go any goddamn where. Because I said, this is, you know what?
And now that I'm older, I don't even look back on that and resent my parents or or my grandparents for that because
that's what she doing now. That's what she doing now. Because at
I
first,
appreciate that.
girl, they didn't like me. They didn't like me. They was like I was the meanest mother in the world. No, I'm a protector. That's what I do.
Sometimes you don't understand when you're young, but when you get older, you get old into your wise age, and then you have your kids and they have their kids, then you start understanding. Sometimes it takes a long time for people to understand, our children understand why their parents did what they did. Then when they start understanding,
and I witness to that. I got close to get molested. I never got molested, but I got close like 2 or 3 times. But see, I'm a street person. My mama had some genes up in her. She didn't even know what the fuck to do with me. Something got up above or something. I never got molested, but I was really close like 3 times. And I knew right then and there, I was like, my kids will never go through this shit. And they didn't.
We see it all the time in the movies where these women are, they're not looking at, well, you know what? I just saw like maybe a couple months ago, this lady, she was married to this man and they had some kids together, but they had kids that wasn't their kids together. And the whole time that she was with this man, she had an 8-year-old daughter, and the 8-year-old daughter was the child to her husband, was his child. And this man was raping his own child the whole time. Like for 5 years straight, he was raping the little girl. And then the sister that's not his child ended up seeing him on top of her one day and went and ran and got the mama. And the mama came in the room and she seen it. It is, I don't know, it was crazy. I was like, what the fuck? Because she grabbed out her kids and ran to the neighbor's house, called the police on him. And they arrested him or whatever.
But how you a mother and don't see that shit?
Right. That's what everybody was asking. Like, how the fuck did you know anything that was going on? You should have known a change in your daughter. Like, even when we started looking at the pictures and photos of them, we started seeing that the little girl was happy at a certain age. And then in all the other photos, she's not smiling at all. She's just so serious. And you take your baby a bath, your baby 1 through 5 years old or whatever. You taking your baby a bath, you don't notice nothing.
He was 5-year-old.
She was from 5 to 8 years old. So 3 years he was doing it. He was raping her.
How do they go through that little pee hole? I wonder that.
Right. And not rip up anything or tear up anything.
Right.
Like I don't understand that. Like, how do you not know? And then it's just horrible. And then it's the kid's own daddy. And they said, oh, when I questioned about it and I asked about it more, they was like, oh, Mexicans do that because they try to break their kids in. That's how they break their kids in. So that's disgusting as fuck. Like,
you gotta be kidding me, bitch. I ain't never heard those shit like that. Because
I'm like,
when me and my daughter and her dad, he changed her pamper and all that shit or whatever. I don't think he ever thought about nothing like that. He don't do shit like that. But girl, what? Girl, that's
motherfuckers out here, and it's so sad that you got to watch your kid around their own fucking parent, though. Like you be thinking, this is my husband, this the kid, this don't do nothing like this. You got to watch your damn kid around every fucking body. Even females be doing some fucked up shit too to kids. Like it's a crazy ass world out here, and it's just getting crazier. Like, ugh, I was so disgusted when I heard that shit.
What do females do to the kids? I want to know because
maybe some of the females touch on the kids too, and then they be like doing it to the little boys that's underage still. They do nasty shit too. Like I didn't see some fucked up shit with some females too. Like I'm like, damn, you can't even leave your kid around.
You be on, girl? What channel you be on?
I look at the news articles and shit. Like sometimes I go and look up the predators around the area, like where you stay at. You look at predators around your area or whatever. And I'll be looking at that. I look at a lot of shit. I look at 48 hours. I look at
I'm reading some shit today because
I look at all that shit. But I was just so disgusted when I heard that shit.
That's a whole lot.
That's crazy. Like that's why I say
that's weird.
That's why I say, people be like, why you ain't got no kids yet and shit like that. I don't know if I want to bring a child into this world how it is right now. I'm so scared about that. If I can't protect my child. Or like that would hurt my heart. Like I know how much I love my damn dogs, and if anything happened to them, I'll just be tore up. So a child, I'll be like, I don't know. What if I can't protect them like the way I'm supposed to?
Once they get grown, you try to protect them as much as possible, but they still gonna do what they want to do. and we don't have shit to say about it. And that's the hurting part of having kids when they grown. I thought I was like, dude, I can't wait for these motherfuckers to get grown. Get the fuck out. And then they get the fuck out. And then now I'm worried more than when they in my house. You know, I worry about them every day.
Right. And that's the kind of thing that I don't want to go through, because I feel like I'm a very clingy person. Like, I know I would be clingy to my kids. I know I would. I would be so clingy to them. And
yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. You
would. I think simply you can't worry about what's going to happen, because you know what? Kids don't come with manual. But all you know is that you're going to do your best to protect that human being. You're going to do your best to protect and discipline and do all of that. Don't forget discipline and tapping them in line.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a joy to have children. I look at mine and I get major happy. I get happy when I see my kids.
Yeah, but then you get
major happy. Not without fault.
When you start thinking, you get major sad too, because when they out of your eyesight, it's like, what's going on? And we always worrying all the time. And I learned like a couple of years ago, I learned to let it go, because sometimes you have to let your kids go and they grow and they have their own family. They have their own tradition and all that shit. And I had to learn, like, bitch. But it was hard for me to let go, but I let go. And it is what it is now, because once they get over 30 years old, bitch, they got their own shit going on and all that. I just want them to love me.
Because everybody, like, you know, you 34 years old,
I'm only a phone call away. If they going shit, it's gonna be funny at first. It's gonna be funny.
When you get a certain age, like 30, 34, 30, 35, whatever, then you really start thinking, it's time for me to decide if I want to have kids or not, because you can't do it too late, because then they'll have problems, you know, like they say they might come out with Down syndrome if you have them too late. But I didn't see some freaking 70, 60-year-old people have kids, so women have kids. But like right now, in the point in my life, I feel like, you know, like I want to be absolutely stable in life. I want to be absolutely, you know, like secure to where I can feel like if I do bring
if God's gonna give you a baby, it's not like what you want. When it happens, it happens. And God,
it's not like I've been trying though. I ain't trying. So that's the only reason why I don't have one, because I'm not trying.
My 3 kids before I even got 21.
I don't think you'll ever be ready.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
I don't think you'll ever be 100% ready, because they don't come with manual. The best you could do is set up yourself, God forbid, because even the person that you start off with, the man that you're going to have the kids with, is not 100%. They're going to stand.
I'm going to tell you a woman's mother point of view. I had my kids at 21 years old. By the time I got 23, you know what I wanted to do? Just walk away. I wanted to walk away. It was too much for me, you know, that young. It was a lot on me, and I just wanted to walk away, just close my eyes. But you know what? Every time I close my eyes, guess what I seen? All 3 of my baby eyes in my head, and I said, "Bitch, you chose this path.
Look, love, I knew I wasn't
deal with it.
I knew I wasn't tripping. You see what Anna said? She said most Latinas have to sleep with their father first around quinceañera age after party." Still a secret ritual. I knew I wasn't tripping when I heard that shit.
No, they do that for real.
That's what they do. Like, not all of them.
That's
but, you know,
beyond my comprehension. I'm about to go in the chat.
All right.
Good night, everybody. That is just all out nasty.
That is fucking freaky as fuck.
Yes. That's disgusting.
Latinos are, wait a minute, we need another Latino. I don't think all of them is you American.
Anna sounds like a Latino name. But that's what I heard. That's what they told me. They was like, yeah, the fathers try to break their daughter.
Latino or Mexican or whatever.
I think that's it could be Mexican American art.
What you say?
Yeah. I said Miss Miss Designs by V hopped out. She ain't playing with our ass.
She said, I got nothing to do with that.
That's nasty. That is, and I ain't never heard no shit like that.
Yeah, I heard that, and I was like, I thought I was tripping when I heard that. I said, hell no, for real. They was like, yeah, that's what they do. I was like,
I know when I was in Texas, I had a Latina friend and a Mexican friend, and they act like black people. I mean,
everybody want to be like us.
I have family members that's my cousin's married to a Mexican. So I mean, and they don't do shit like that. I mean, he seemed like a real loving, nurturing dude, you know, but golly, I don't know. I guess it's his background that you
are lying to me, because you know what? This is so goddamn disgusting, but you lying to me.
Man. You never know about a person's background though. You know how they was raised and what they family traditions is, like you said, or whatever, because different people have different traditions in their family. And some people feel like they doing the right thing when they do shit.
Like you say, you a hug.
We can't understand that. Baby.
I'm not making my kids weak, because you know what? The real world is not gonna hug you, and I want you prepared for the real goddamn world.
See, you know what? No, Lovely, you can't. I don't look at it like that. If you be so nurturing to your child and you show them love and you always kissing and hugging on them and stuff like that, I don't think that's a way of making them weak. You know what I'm saying? That's showing them love at the same time, because I
did a little of that. I never got that, so I had to switch some shit up, and I just had to get them prepared for the real goddamn world, and it come from my mouth.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want them to get out there and be like, oh, you a bitch ass nigga and you take it all in your feelings. No, nigga. Right. Come back, motherfuckers, and keep on moving. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that in which I never got hugs before and all that shit, because my mom was something different. And I'm something different too. And I didn't hug my kids the way that I should have, but I did hug them. Mm-hmm. But you know, you learn from experience, you know. And my son told me, he was like, Mama, you never gave me a hug. You're a goddamn lie. Yes, I did. I hugged the shit out of you.
Well, guess what, Lovely?
Yeah.
Ain't never too late.
He don't remember.
No. Fuck me. I promise you. Fuck me. It goes to your other generation. You got kids. Hug your own goddamn kids. How about that?
No.
You think I'm lying? You think I'm lying?
No, I ain't saying nothing. You ain't gonna cuss me out. I'm not saying you. Like I said,
better do times, and you know what? Our family have a curse on us any goddamn way. And I've been fighting this bitch for I don't even know how long. I don't know what my grandmama did. She fucked somebody goddamn husband, and a bitch put a voodoo doll on this bitch. And I promise you, all the men's in our family prison. All the men's in our in my family, my immediate family, go to prison. So I already know the routine. Who is gonna stop it? Lovely love, bitch. They was like, oh, my daughter was gonna be a hoe, and my son gonna be, huh?
Do you agree with that comment, that last comment?
Lovely love, you think you need counseling? I probably do, bitch. I've been in the nut house a couple times, bitch. Yeah, I've been in a nut house.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at how you said it.
My brain be so goddamn fried. I'll be like, bitch, I just need rest. Give me some good ass cocktails so I can go to sleep for 2 days, bitch. Yeah, I would do that. Just let me, because my brain is fucked up because I love my kids so much. You know what I mean? And we go through things, and you know, but my kids still come back to me, be like, Mama, we love you, and this and that. Or they might come back like, Mama, you done fuck some shit up. I'll fuck some shit up. Because I told you what you should do step by step. Don't come with that bullshit. I'm just saying, it is what it is. And they think I'm crazy. I think my fucking kids are crazy. But you know what? My kids are so, I could put them on a pedestal, like for real. They know what I lost. I lost a lot of shit fucking with life. I lost a lot of shit, and I still keep it moving. I never failed them. I never did.
I think at one
How
point in
about
life,
that?
a lot of us need counseling, you know, and a therapist or whatever to talk to, because I mean, like I said, that nothing is perfect in life. The only perfect parent that was out there was God to Jesus, and you know, like we ain't gonna always get it right,
Who
and
is S.
you know, our
Jones? Who
kids
is
ain't always
Jones?
gonna. S. Jones, I don't know.
Is that my son up
They
here
just
or
popped
his?
up.
It's one of them motherfuckers. I don't
Huh?
know who it is. I don't know. It's
Your son? Oh Lord, did it freeze?
that's
Can y'all hear me?
and he said, "Man,
Well,
my kids
that's your
play.
son?
My kids be fucking with me."
That's your son for real?
Why do you think I'm your son, bitch? Because you got the goddamn last name, ho. That's why. Put Junior behind it. I don't
Is
know
the
if it's
first
his.
initial?
I don't know if
Is it
it's
the
his
first
girl.
initial?
No, it's not. But that last that's his last name, nigga. And I want to see how I want to see what they're gonna keep on talking about. Keep talking, I'm gonna get you. Let's show who you are. Lovely. Show me, bitch. Oh, let me drop the link. Come up here. Come up here. Let me hear your voice. This is funny as well. I love my kids, but show me, and I love their girlfriends too, or their wife. I did drop the link. Come up. This gonna be interesting. Cause I think it's my
Oh,
son
that
or
one,
his
that one light skinned girl though.
huh?
That one light skinned girl that you showed us on here that one day. It looked like y'all didn't get along. She was like, bitch.
Oh,
She was like,
Angela,
you bitch.
girl, me and Angela went
I
back
guess
and
so.
forth.
The light skinned.
That's my oldest that's my oldest wife. You know, we get into it all the time. But it's
Oh,
family. It's
that's your
family.
oldest son. That's your
Yeah,
oldest son's wife.
yeah. If I showed it, that's her. But yeah, we get into it all the goddamn time. Like we get into it simply all the goddamn time. I love that shit. Because I'm not right all the goddamn time. And I be trying to be right. You be like, bitch, no. Bitch, no. That don't mean that I don't like you. I don't adore you. It's just like, you know, you have your opinion. I dropped the link. Click on it. I want to see if this is my son or his girlfriend because he ain't married to her yet. But yeah. Why would you use S. Jones though? Maybe I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't know, but anyway, let's keep on talking. Hey, Green, what you got to say?
I'm
Green,
sorry.
I'm finna say
I hear you.
go get some goddamn
I'm doing
snacks and you ain't sharing.
I'm doing some work. I'm sorry. I'm doing some not mine. I'm sorry. I'm listening to y'all, but I'm doing some schoolwork. I'm sorry.
Oh, you at school? You doing schoolwork? You in college?
Oh yeah. What you going to school for?
I'm getting my master's.
What
Y'all
you going to
heard me?
school for? What you majoring in?
I'm getting my I
Your
got
master's?
my I graduated last year. With a degree in communications. And now I'm in grad school getting my MBA in marketing and finance. So
I heard the hell out of that.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm
Hey,
trying.
Green, you gonna help me with marketing? You gonna help me, Green?
Help you market your channel. I got you. I'm
Don't be
charging them.
playing with me because you know I'm slow as a bucket, right?
You know, I'm playing. You ain't slow level. You not slow.
I am
What
slow. I am slow. Okay, let me see. Let me see who this voice is. Let me. put my hand on the trigger. What's up?
Hello?
Hello.
No, I'm not your son, lovely love.
Oh, you got a nice voice though. Let me see. Keep on talking. How you doing, love?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. You want something to say?
I'm just bullshitting, really, but I mean, I'm just observing and listening, but just fucking around. Cracking up.
I'll be right back, y'all. Keep on talking, love.
Shit, I mean, I don't really have nothing to say. I was just commenting on what y'all was saying, really. I don't have a
Right.
topic or anything.
You know, Lovely is crazy. You know,
No, you got my son last name.
Yeah, but his first name doesn't start with the S, does it?
No, what do it start with?
I don't know, ma'am. I don't know your son.
Oh, you the Joneses. Oh yeah.
I am a Jones, yes, ma'am.
Who?
Lovely, you don't know her, Lovely.
I probably
No
do.
relation.
They family big. They family. Its other side is big. I don't know who the hell she is. She might
Lovely,
jump.
but I do want to ask you a question though.
She'd be like, lovely love. That bitch was out here doing the shit I did. Go ahead.
Like, why do you be going in like you do though? Like, I mean, what do your kids think about how you be, acting on YouTube? Do they tell you to calm down, mom, or do they don't really care about what you say and what you do on YouTube?
No, they don't fuck with me on YouTube. They used to. They didn't even want me to do anything with social media. Because I was asking them like in 2011, I was like, how you get on YouTube? They didn't want me on this bitch. And I figured it out. And then me and my husband came on cooking and eating it. Then I got in this sector and I've been a bitch ever since. But I'm just saying they did not want me on here. They don't, because I talk too much.
Yeah,
I keep it too real with people. I keep it too real. Huh?
I wouldn't want my mom on YouTube. Like, you be like really showing out sometimes, lovely love, on these chats.
Girl, I'll do what the fuck I want to do. You know what? I got 51 and I'm 15. I'm 15 right about now, bitch.
You ain't seen 15 about.
I didn't raise kids. I was trying to be a mother for 18 years. Can I just skim back a little bit?
You were trying to be a mother, so you don't think you
Girl,
were
I had a baby at 17.
Okay.
Now can I be 15?
So is that an excuse to not be a good mother or to like slack off?
No, I'm still a good mother. I'm still a bitch. I'm always gonna be a bitch.
Oh gosh.
No, for real. I'm still gonna be that bitch. But I'm enjoying my goddamn life for the last 10 years. Cause you know what? At 21, I had all three of my kids, right? At 39, they was 18 and over. And I was like, bitch, I didn't even know what to do. I didn't even know what to do with that shit. And it took me a couple years to figure it out. Bitch, I could do what the fuck I want to do. You a grown up goddamn adult. You figure it out. I done gave you all the goddamn tools.
Did your man come back? I seen on a live that you and your man broke up. Are y'all back together?
Girl, it wasn't even 24 hours.
Oh.
It wasn't even 24 hours, girl. He was back here, and you want me to screenshot that on my community tab?
Oh no, it's not that serious, hon.
Oh, okay. Because if you needed that, I will give you that.
It's not a need. It was just a question.
No, I love him. I love his family. They don't like me, but family is family.
What?
I'm for real.
You don't like them people, Joe.
Yeah, I do. Don't tell me who I don't like. I do. I love his family. And anything happened to them, I'll be right there. But anything happened to me, they be like, that's what that bitch get. I don't roll like that.
You still be doing your little cooking videos?
Nope.
Why you stop doing that, lovely love?
Because I ain't feel like doing it.
So what, you just be bullshitting all the time now? You don't got no drama?
Yeah, I'm finna be out here straight bullshitting on bitches. Fuck it. That's what they want. That's what they gonna get. That's what they gonna get. This is what they gonna get though. Like for real, for real. Because you know what? When you do cooking videos, you have to prep, you have to do all that. And now Rita, make sure a roach don't show up. Ain't no roach up in my kitchen. But I'm just saying, if anybody know my background with these hoes,
leave Rita alone.
No. I just really don't want to cook. I don't want to do none of that no more because when I do my art with cooking and then a motherfucker keep tearing it down, I said, bitch, you know what? You gonna miss me when I'm gone. Don't y'all miss me.
Well, people gonna talk regardless. People are always
exactly
to talk about. I mean,
exactly. But you know what? It takes a lot. I mean, it's easy for me to just get up on here and just talk shit. But see, when you do cooking shows, you have to set up and you have to make sure everything is okay and you can show the people what you're cooking. So that's a lot. And I was like, well, shit, this easy. Just get up here and talk shit.
Girl.
They didn't brought me to the bottom. They didn't brought me to the goddamn bottom. Girl.
Well, I guess I'll go back into the chat then.
All right. Thank you, love.
Y'all have a good night.
You know what? When I shine, I'm gonna shine, bitch.
That's a pretty picture you have on your page. I like your picture.
No, I'm bald headed now, and I'm like what, gray blonde or something. Yeah, I can all that shit off. That's my hair. That's not a wig. No, that was my hair. And these hoes gonna be like, you bald headed hoe. You can call me bald head all you want to, bitch. You know I had hair. I had hair. Just go down the video, bitch. I'm getting summer ready. You punk ass bitches at 51, bitch. I'm gonna show you looking at 40 and looking 50, bitch. I'm gonna show you what 51 look like, hoe.
Bitch.
Bitch.
Well, all right, y'all have
body tight snatched. Is your body snatched, girl?
Excuse me?
Is your body snatched?
I'm good. I'm married. I'm good over here, honey.
I'm married too. But is your body snatched?
Is your body snatched, lovely?
Oh yes, because I'm gonna do a challenge come what? June what, babe? What I say? June damn, I forgot the date, but I'll announce it. It's gonna be in June.
I've gained weight since COVID. That's for damn sure.
Shit, I did too, girl, and I don't even eat shit. And I still gain weight. I say, how the fuck the pounds coming on and I ain't ate shit? That's because you ain't exercising. We exercising now. We're going to start pumping that booty up because you know the shit start going down south.
Well, I ain't there yet, lovely.
So how old are you?
I'm 36.
Oh, girl, you stacked. Can I go back to 36 years old?
Shit. I guess in your mind you could. You saw what you 15 and shit.
Bitch,
so I don't know.
Bitch, 36, girl. And you know what? 50, I was still doing it. And now I'm 51. And
that ain't old.
It ain't old.
No,
exactly. But my kids want me to just sit in a rocking chair and watch the grandbabies. Like, mama, you missing out on their life. What? I visit them motherfuckers. What the fuck? That's your goddamn life. They gonna love me any goddamn way. Anytime I show up, hey grandma, that's all I need. That's all I need. I don't need to be there every day for you to do your goddamn life. Was anybody there for me when I did mine? No, but I made it happen. And they gonna make it happen too. But my grandbabies, I miss them. I miss them so much. And my daughter down here, and she kicking it with her girls, and I'm kind of jealous a little bit.
You want to go hang out with the girls, lovely?
Yeah, I really do, but I gotta understand. Cut the umbilical cord like bitch. Nah, she kicking it. She kicking it with her girls and everything. She said she gonna come in the morning. I said okay. But I am a little jealous. I'll be lying if I said not. No, I'm a little jealous. I miss my baby.
Y'all do something tomorrow together, one-on-one then.
Yeah, we're gonna do something every day she here, but she be like, no, not at night. My mama crazy as a motherfucker, and she nut the fuck up, and she ain't lying. She ain't lying. Because I go to the goddamn casino, I go to the goddamn club, whatever. Bitch, when Lovely Love, you gonna recognize me, bitch. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna sit down and be like, oh, kumbaya. Nah, bitch, I'm an active bitch. We gonna make that shit rock. We doing it. Am I lying, babe? This nigga on the patio. He said, no, he on the patio. But yeah, I don't go nowhere unless I want to have a good time. But see, my kids don't see me like that. And I gotta understand that, but I guess I gotta sit my dumb ass down. And she where money at? I said, bitch, where you at? Oh, I smell money, bitch. I smell money. And my daughter is single. She's single and gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Girl, I said, I asked my daughter, I said, would you ever move to Arizona? She said, nope. Real quick. I bet you she won't be here in a couple of years because I ain't going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere. I'm stuck here in Arizona. We done been to Atlanta, Texas, and now I'm here.
You like Atlanta?
Huh?
You like Atlanta?
I didn't like Atlanta. I really didn't. You know what? I ain't gonna say I didn't like it. It wasn't for me. But entrepreneur up in Atlanta, girl, you can get your life up in there. You will. But
that's why I go to school.
Huh?
That's why I go to school.
I just didn't like it. I really didn't care for it.
It's too busy. It's too busy. That's not somewhere I would want to settle down and start a family. That's just
exactly. But shit,
it's too busy. It's too much for me.
Yeah. I don't know, but they busy as a motherfucker. You can make some money up there. I mean, in Atlanta,
you can. You really can. And it's all who you know. Actually, that's the good thing about it. It's all
that's
who you
what
know.
it is. That's life. It depends on who you know. I don't care where you go. It depends on who you know. But when I went to Atlanta, that was 2006. And I stayed there for a goddamn year. And I went to school. I went to school in Marietta. And I was like, that's too much for me, bitch. I ain't even finished the goddamn program, but
did you go to the Honda Battle of the Bands?
The what?
Honda Battle of the Bands.
No. I probably was on the truck at that time.
Oh, okay.
Because I left Atlanta and then I went over the road because is it Lithia, Atlanta?
Lithonia?
I thought it was Lithia or something.
It's Lithonia.
Oh yeah, with Warner, the truck company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Lithonia. Yep, I go to school. I go to school in
and
Atlanta.
I was there, and that's when I got my my training in. And then at that time it was like co-op training, and then my trainer, somebody had put an allegation out on him. So I seen him in a hotel. I was like, dude, could you train me? Because I was trying to get my money. Fuck what you talking about. And he was like, oh, I'm going through something. This bitch did something on me. I ain't never do that to you. And come to find out, when I was in Indianapolis, because I'm sleeping with dogs. Bitch, who the fuck sleeping dogs? Because trainers, you have to go in a truck, So I'm like, I'm not sleeping with dogs, nigga. Drop me off. And so he dropped me off in Indiana, and this nigga picked me up. Yes, he did. Oh, yes. And you have a beautiful family right now. But shit. I was a driver any motherfucking way. Nigga, you know what? One time the police the lights came on, right? And you know how you be on your drive time or whatever? He was like, we got to switch. I'm like, what you mean? Because he was doing my drive times and I was doing his, so it was all mixed up. And he was like, no, I'm on your drive time. You have to sit up here. You ought to seen us driving that motherfucker semi and switch that shit up. And guess what? We got the fuck up out that bullshit. And I was like, officer, what is the problem? And the motherfucker, you know what that motherfucker chef said? Oh, you swerved a little bit. Is you okay? What? They let us go, though. But that was the funniest moment that I had with my trainer. That was the fucking and my husband at that time. Not this one. This was the old one. But he was like,
That's an old one.
man, let me tell you.
Don't tell me nothing to get you in trouble.
I ain't gonna get in trouble for what? This shit didn't happen already. How the fuck?
You know, babe don't play.
Oh my husband now. I've been a truck driver for years. So
do you know since you've been in Atlanta, you know the school named Clark Atlanta? You ever heard of that school?
what?
Morehouse. You ever heard of Morehouse when you was in Atlanta? When you used to live in Atlanta?
Morehouse. Yes.
You ever heard of Spelman?
Yes.
What about Clark Atlanta?
No, I ain't heard about that.
You heard about Clark? Oh dang, okay.
No.
It's right next door.
No, I never heard about Clark, but I know about Spelman because when I moved to Atlanta, that was 2006. And I took somebody down to College Station. You know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I dropped his shit off because we was doing tag team shit. And I dropped his shit off and I dropped my shit off. And then I went back to Milwaukee until I moved down there permanently. So we was helping each other out.
Y'all Milwaukee's fool. It's crazy.
Man, that motherfucker cracked the fuck up. The fuck? And I got all my goddamn kids out that bitch. Hold up.
They cracked up, Lily.
Man, them motherfuckers, they'll kill you on day site. Fuck night site. They do day site.
You lying. It's that bad?
It's that bad. It's that bad. Well, what I'm learning right now is that bad.
I'm glad you got out when you could. And your kids.
I ain't been in Milwaukee since 2013. When I left there, I went to Texas. If anybody want to know, you want to research Lovely Love, bitch, you're going to be like, lick.
Your name is Sharon?
Never do shit that I regret, bitch.
Your real name is Lovely?
Yeah, somebody said, oh, Pornhub. Bitch, I am on Pornhub. Playing with this wet bitch. I don't do I don't do shit that I regret. And I tell my, you practice what you preach. Just like I told my kids, when you go to somebody's house, keep their house clean, even though they nasty. And they do that. And everybody was like, damn, you got some good ass kids. I know, right, bitch? I know. You don't, if you speak it, you got to show them that. You get what I'm saying? And my daughter, when I moved to Texas, she was like, no, mama, no, nigga, I don't want your roommate to be out of order. We'll sleep on the floor. And that's what we did, a blower mattress. We slept on the floor. And guess what? We got up, house clean, meal made, all that shit. Bitch, practice what you preach. I teach my kids the way I talk to them, they like, oh, mama ain't gonna do that shit, bullshit. I showed them then. I sure did. Don't fuck with me.
Well, I gotta go, Lovely, and the rest of the panel. Y'all have a good night.
Likewise, have a good night.
Thanks.
All right, love. I'm gonna get my ass up off here. I've been on here like 2 hours or something.
Girl, you ain't getting off for long though. Love you getting off.
Yeah, in a minute, but it's a mother's love. Never stop. Bitch, I ain't gonna never stop.
Stop crying now.
I ain't crying. You see me share a tear.
Ooh, you feisty.
If you show yourself, I show myself.
I am not showing myself. I look a mess.
I look a mess too.
I don't mind showing myself, but not. It's too late, child.
It's too late.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of white. I don't know. Let's see. Wait a minute. Should I do it? Should I do it? Wait a minute. Hold up.
Simply A said she handling some shit. I know that's right.
All right. Let me see. How do I do this? Take myself off camera. Oh.
Look, you don't look white, girl. Bye.
Girl, no. I'm a little oily. Hold up. I'm a little oily. Because I got shit on my face. And I always try to come on camera when I got... Wait a minute. Okay. I got shit on my face.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, check this out. My shit white than a motherfucker. Bitch. Oh, yeah. But if you see me in person...
Oh, yes.
I can't get it. God damn it. Oh, there I go. I'm stupid. Yeah, there I go. What a cigarette.
Can't believe I'm up on this panel. Lovely got me up on this panel, child.
This motherfucker, like, bitch.
Lovely got me up on this panel, child.
Bitch.
Bitch.
I don't like to put my hand on my face, because I got a lot of shit on my face. And actually, I did an egg wash on my face because it draws the oil, because I'm oily. My face is oily. All right. Let me get up here and be real with you motherfuckers.
Oh.
What?
You better be real with us.
I am real with y'all. I don't wear makeup. This is what the fuck you get. This old ass bitch, and I got this hair. Bitch. But you know what? When I go out, it's a different look. I have my sunglasses on, bitch. I be kicking it with this hairdo. And I cut my hair off to turn it this goddamn.
You're in Arizona, right?
Yeah, but I cut my hair off to get this goddamn color.
I like it. I like it.
I look like a monkey right now. If I seen a bitch look like me, I'd be like, bitch, you monkey looking ass bitch. I'm not good on camera. I'm not. But I keep it real with everybody.
Girl, lovely, we don't care about that, girl.
Right?
We care how you look on camera.
See.
Okay, I ain't doing no more work.
Where's Brooke?
Brooke's sleeping, child. Brooke ain't playing with us tonight.
Brooke probably doing some goddamn work. And I'm showing my hair. I'm showing it the way, and it's really soft. Like, I don't know. I think I done fried the shit out of my goddamn head. But at least it's short.
Don't be acting like you know me, lovely. Yes, I'm working. I'm listening.
Yeah, but come June and July, I'll be
I love your hair like that. That blonde is beautiful.
Yeah, but come June, July, since it's this color and you know the black gonna come in, I'm gonna dye it burgundy. I'm gonna be a burgundy bitch this summer.
Burgundy is a fall color.
Yeah, no, fuck the fall. It's gonna be bright as hell because my shit is white.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be red.
Yeah, it's gonna be bright. It's gonna be bright.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a bright light, just like my pussy. My cuckoo.
There you go.
There I go.
That funk box.
Ooh. It ain't funky. You want to smell it? It smells like flowers. I don't know what funk box you ever smell.
I'm just playing.
It's gonna smell like that.
I'm just playing.
No, you weren't playing. You were.
I was playing. You always talking about that.
He was not playing. He said,
he was playing.
Bitch.
Lovely, you know you always talking about your coochie.
And it's always clean though, right?
She always talk about washing it.
You want to see? You want to ask my husband about it because he loves
No, that ain't my business. That ain't my business. That's your man.
He go in that little. He go in that little pee hole and
Don't
pop
it. Goes in the pee hole.
Pop it.
Who says? First of all, who says? First of all, Brooke, who says pee hole?
Lovely.
Exactly.
Because that's what it feel. He be like, he be like popping that bitch. He be popping that pussy. He be popping it. And if anybody know about fucking with some good ass pussy, pop that bitch.
He popping lovely. How he popping lovely?
Lovely.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's why my daughter's like, Mama, you is not going out tonight. No, bitch. She already knew. She already knew. She's like, my mom off the chain all the time. I ain't gonna never change. This is me. But they love to be around you, though. That's the crazy part. And I look old as fuck. This how I'm gonna look when I get fully gray at 80 years old. Because God said, I ain't ready for you yet. He might make me last to 80. And this how I'm gonna look.
I ain't playing with you, lovely. You play so bad.
Wait.
You to be 51 ain't not wrong with your coochie because you damn sure talk about it every night and you gotta
Girl,
go.
I'm talking to you now doing pussy muscles. Easy.
Okay, let me ask you a question, lovely. How long can you go without having sex?
Probably 2 days. I think it's 2.
What's the longest you've ever went without having sex? Have you ever gone celibate?
Never.
Never. Not one day.
No, because I be needing multiple sex. I need orgasms. I need like this. I be needing that.
Girl, that's the noise you be making. I hope you don't make those noises.
Yeah, I do. I be like, I'm coming. Yeah, I do all that. I'm a loud bitch.
Oh, you deep.
Yeah, I'm a loud bitch. For real. I am a loud bitch. And I can't help that. Shit. If you hold that shit in, you holding up your goddamn feeling, bitch. The motherfuckers upstairs be like, this bitch be screaming all the goddamn time. You sure goddamn right.
Your son told your ass he couldn't deal with that shit.
I pay $1,100 for one goddamn bedroom. Everybody gonna hear this shit.
Lord have mercy.
Unless a God give me a goddamn home. Until them hoes gonna still be like, oh, and then they laying in bed next to a motherfucker and you ain't even getting no dick. Girl, that's gotta be torture though, right? I need to stop that.
They gotta be tortured. Lovely said they got to be tortured.
Yeah, I gotta stop that. Okay.
Hey, lovely.
I'm trying to be good.
Making people mad, lovely, because they can't get none. And then you extra loud, so they really like, this bitch is loud. And she just being extra.
It ain't even like I'm trying to be loud. I express myself and the shit is good. What the fuck I'm supposed to be like, mom? Like if my mama was in the next goddamn room, that bitch is under the goddamn ground, bitch. She dust.
Lovely. You probably know.
No, I'm for real. So we paying this much for rent for me to be like, hell no, bitch. I'm finna express my goddamn self, and my kids is grown too. I did that when they was growing up. I was like, damn, and then when they get out the house, you just scream like, yes, yeah. I do that shit.
Yes. Is that what you say? You be like, yes.
Hell yeah.
The damn old lady.
I'm coming. I'm finna come. And then when it come, I'll be like, oh yes. And then it comes.
People will be thinking you faking though, love. I be like, that bitch ain't getting no dick. She faking that shit though.
You got me fucked up.
That sounds like a play.
Right.
Hey. He probably be like, this motherfucker crazy. He ain't gonna get on here. Babe.
Listen, I believe I'm just saying though.
I believe you
I'm
do.
telling y'all, just the
I
way
don't believe you.
shit.
I don't believe you.
And I know the motherfuckers upstairs like this.
I believe you. I don't believe you make those.
Because you know what? I have heard someone through the walls before, and I was laying there by my goddamn self, and I was like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Pussy tingling like a motherfucker. I ain't playing with myself. I want something to play in it. So I'm like, this bitch. I mean, I didn't heard it before. So I know when I do it, but you got a man up there, so we never seen you. He fucking somebody up there, a doll or something. I don't know.
A doll? Did you say a doll? A doll? He's fucking a doll. Would you judge a man if he fucks a doll?
Nope. I think he's just a freaky motherfucker. Needs some of this good cuckoo.
Lord.
Could he pay me?
Woo. Damn.
Lovely don't do shit for free.
Well, I can see now. You be the type of person, if your man ever get a bid, you might as well go ahead and chop that up.
I don't know, because he loved this cuckoo too much.
I'm just saying, I think you ain't even, you gonna be like,
look. And you know what? A brain is a terrible thing to waste. Your brain. And people be like, okay, let me ask you this. What you think about when you have sex?
What you mean what I think about when I have sex? What you think about? I
think about a bitch down there licking my pussy. I'll be thinking every goddamn thing. And I'm getting the fuck off. Now, personally, I couldn't do it, but I think about, shit. If your brain is a total blank, you a blank fuck. How could you feel
that? I guess Lovely. He is so funny.
Girl, what you Lovely? What are you talking about?
I'm talking the real shit. What you mean?
Exactly what I asked you. What are you talking about?
She's talking about like when you have sex. You know how people fantasize about what might help them bust, what they thinking about that's gonna help them bust. Because sometimes it just don't always be the dick. They gotta think about some other shit.
No, I think about other shit. I think about my guy. At the end of the day, my guy right here in my face, and I'm loving all that dick he put up in me. But I'm just saying, a brain is a terrible thing to waste. So why waste your brain like, oh, I'm just blank. If you blank,
a brain is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah, but so if your brain is blank while you having sex, how are you feeling it? Everybody has their own freaky ways about themselves.
Well, I guess you could be thinking about the experiences where one nut may have been better than the other nut. So you thinking about that. Or you could be thinking about somebody who fucks you right and it may not be your husband, it may be somebody else, but you know.
Yeah, sometimes I think about him, but sometimes I think about my exes. I think about all that shit. And he know it because I tell him. And he freaky.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, he's a very freaky person. He understands. I mean, communication is a motherfucker. This is what it is. Whatever gets you off is what you get off on. As long as I
ain't judging. You say you talk, you think what you see. A lot of times, a lot of people, they can't really take what you be saying. Like, you just come out and say the shit that people want to say. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm a freaky person. I love sex. I love to release. If I didn't release, I'd be a bitter bitch on this motherfucker. I'm not
like who? Like who?
Shit, it's a bunch
like
of
viewers of you. That bitch so bitter. I know she tired.
No.
Yeah, I'm tired. That bitch tired.
No.
Oh yeah.
I like you. I love you.
Busting nuts, you is a little bit calmer. I can't say that. I don't know about everybody else, but if I ain't bust no nut, somebody gonna get cussed the fuck out.
Exactly. Say it again, Brooke.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest. I'm keeping that shit real.
I can't even go a month, bitch. I'm not on no period cycle. I ain't got no dick. I ain't got no release. And then now I'm getting up on here kicking up shit, bitch. And I got a nigga laying beside me, bitch. You got me fucked up. That ain't gonna happen.
Let me say, bitch, you got me fucked up. Oh,
Yeah, because I need to release because my brain don't work that way. If I'm so goddamn clammed up, y'all gonna feel it. Y'all gonna see it.
well,
And motherfuckers be like, where Lovely at? Bitch, living my goddamn life. I mean,
living my best life.
Okay.
that's that view, and she ain't living her best life, bitch.
All right, let's stop giving a view.
That corrupted asshole. She corrupted. Mm-hmm. But I like View. I like View.
You do not like View. You just talk that shit about View.
Yeah, she talk about me, and I talk about her raggedy, nothing ass, nutting ass. Yeah, I talk about. I really
don't know about Brooke. I don't know about you, but I don't want nobody who talking shit about me and they talking about they like me.
But that's how Lovely did.
That is how Lovely is.
So, that's
she's
just
all right. She all right, but she still she got cobwebs.
Do something to piss her off.
Bitch, I ain't got time to do cobwebs, bitch. Don't come for me, and I will never come for you. Because if you come for me, bitch, I'ma just keep on doing shots. I'ma do shots.
Like how you was last night.
Huh?
How you was last night on Kwani panel.
Yup, I came for that bitch and handle Kwani at the same motherfucking time.
Lord have mercy.
And Kwani,
that's the only thing I could say, bro.
That bitch ain't getting nut either. And she got a goddamn husband. Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be with a nigga and ain't getting no goddamn nut. That bitch sound angry every goddamn day. I said, bitch. The fuck?
Well, what about the bitches who do think they getting nuts? Maybe they're not getting the right kind of nut because they still be acting crazy.
I don't know. I be having ultimate nuts. Like, and he don't even have to lick my pussy. You know?
What? Lovely.
Because most men lick your pussy. Because it take me a long time to nut, and most men will lick your pussy. I've been through that stage. I got so lick so goddamn much. I said I ain't even want no lick no more. And my husband right now, all these many years, I could count on my finger how many times he licked this pussy.
Damn.
That's how good his dick is.
I guess.
Don't get mad at me. And it take me a long time. It take me a long time.
You do it so much every damn day.
Huh?
Look, she probably over there doing it now.
No, you know what this nigga did? You know how niggas be playing with your pussy? This nigga bought me a vibrator. I was like, what I'm supposed to do with this? And he said, put it on your click, bitch. In my brain, in my life. I'm getting big up in me and a bitch eating my pussy in my brain. And then I'll be nutting all over that dick. I sure do.
Lord Jesus Christ. You don't never get bored, do you?
No, because we do it in different areas. I mean, like in a house or whatever.
Ain't too much areas if y'all doing it every damn day.
No, he might catch me up in the kitchen. I'm always walking around naked. Hey.
No, I'm talking about being with the same man.
Oh, no. No, I love my husband. I promise you I do. I do. But we do different shit. You know what I mean? We communicate. You know, if it start getting boring to me and boring with him, he'll tell me and I tell him. And I was like, oh, okay. Because he told me, he was like, no. I'm lying. I told him, I said, is you ever going to get bored with this? He said, no. I ain't no dumb bitch. So I said, fuck me on the wall. And he picked my little 5'3" motherfucking ass up and fucked the shit out of me. And I love that shit. Sometimes you need to, I ain't got no more hair. I didn't cut my hair off, so I can't grow my hair no more. But I like that choking situation. Like, fuck the shit out of me. I like that. I tap him. I'll be like, nigga, you going too far. Because you know what? Y'all get the fucking. And I'll be like, nigga, you getting carried away. Tap. Quit choking me, nigga, because I'm going to die.
It's a wrong way.
We do role play. We do a lot of role play.
Yeah, it's the right way and it's the wrong way.
I mean, you gotta keep it fresh and inviting. And you know what we do like? We like to see other people fuck, and we fuck. But only thing with that we did agree on was, we can't touch nobody else. I ain't going that far.
We can't touch
'Cause
nobody
bitch,
else.
if my
Y'all
dick
just
go to another bitch and I'm watching that shit and I know how I feel, bitch, no. And
That's
he feels
pointless.
the same way. It's called communication. But we is freaky people. And I will watch you and I will fuck on the side of your motherfucking ass and enjoy it.
She's a very freaky girl.
Jerome in the house, Jerome in the house. Catch out me if you want me to answer that question.
Oh, he said he thinking about 5 Babe.
Ew, who said that?
Jerome.
Y'all pretty so weird.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad. Hey, 5 Babe ain't no ugly bitch though. For real. She ain't ugly. She was ugly without the makeup. So you looking at the makeup part, but you got to think about how she look without the makeup.
You gotta think about the. You gotta think about the smells too. Looks can be deceiving.
And I got oily skin. I know my skin fucked up.
You gotta think about the smell. You know, looks can be deceiving. You may be a bad bitch, but if that pussy stink, then if it's,
How do we know her pussy stink?
I'm not saying her. I'm not saying her.
My piece. I play with my pussy and it smell like fish, bitch. My pussy don't smell like fish.
Lovely, I'm not saying her. I'm just saying in general.
I know, but she came up here and said that's why they call her Fishy Pie. This bitch came up here and said, I play with my pussy and it do smell like fish. I was like, what?
She was drunk?
I don't know what the fuck she was on. I was like, bitch, what?
W, I said allegedly these days. Allegedly, was she allegedly drunk?
They did allegedly. That bitch said it.
No, was she allegedly drunk when she said it?
I don't know, but the bitch said it. She said her pussy smelled like fish. And that's why people came up here was like, bitch. And you know what? If your pussy smell like bitch, you got bacteria infection or a urinary tract infection or something, bitch, go to the doctor. Because ain't no way in hell my pussy gonna smell like that.
Get you that shot. Go ahead and get that shot in your butt.
But real life, on some real women shit, I have smelled that shit before. And I went to the doctor and they said, it's that bacteria infection. And I was like, did this nigga give me that shit? They was like, no, because my body is very sensitive. This like back in the fucking 90s, you know, when I started having kids and all that shit. And I had midwives, so I couldn't take a lot of shit. They was like, nope. So we did natural shit. But yeah, the doctor did tell me, they was like, yeah, you got bacteria. And I said, how the fuck you do that? He said it could come from the soap that you using or your pH balance is off and all that shit. I thought my kid's father had gave it to me. I was like, what? You know, I'm just saying. Because I did smell like fish smell before. I have a pussy. And no, that's why I use Dove soap. And it took me like a few years to figure out. I heard how women put perfume down there? I can't do none of that. You know how you put inserts in? I can't put no flower inserts in me to make my pussy smell good. No, you don't get none but pussy.
I heard you ain't supposed to do that anyway.
No, pussy ain't supposed to. It ain't supposed to smell like fish. No, that's a hell.
No, I'm talking about spraying like perfume and using all those soaps and smell good soaps.
Yeah, but it's a lot of women can do that. I got a best friend and she still do it. My body don't function like that. I'm very sensitive, you know. And I'll be mad a little bit. Like, bitch. She was like, girl, it's hours and shit. She could have been lying to me or something. But I'm like, bitch, I can't do all that. I can't do all
do
that.
all what?
Huh?
What you can't do?
I can't put all that perfume and anything down there. Like I wear panty liners, right? Because I might cough and leak. When you leak, you better have some in your purse if you're out. Change that shit. Don't just sit on that pissy ass shit because I'm an older woman. I don't need the pins yet, but bitch. But I always wore panty liners, but yeah. And motherfuckers like, oh, what the fuck? She was like, girl.
I'll be honest with you, women who got that wet, they the ones who wear the panty liners because
yeah, that's me.
Yeah, I'm telling you some good stuff. You gotta be.
You got so much shit coming at your ass, and guess what? It's got to go somewhere.
Yep.
We have a womb. A man have a straight dick.
Their womb is on the outside. Ours is in the inside. They have basically what they have is an outside penis. Our stuff is in. Theirs is out.
Exactly. But guess what? What goes in gotta come out.
Yep.
And sometimes it take like 2 or 3 days or 7 days for it to completely come out. Like if I fuck my nigga tonight and he kill me tonight, they gonna do an autopsy of me, right? Who the last person they gonna be with? Guess what? That shit lasts up in your fucking room 7 motherfucking days. I said, bitch. Even though you need to pee after, if you fucking raw like that, you need to get up and go pee and get some of that shit out. I mean, our body is protecting our body, right? But let him kill you. Oh, your DNA is up in that bitch. So if that bitch got like 2 or 3 DNAs and shit, they gonna charge. Who they gonna charge?
They can't charge the boyfriend because the boyfriend has already been there. So it's not.
And then they got some other DNA. Oh, she been fucking off. This nigga over here crying and didn't even know this bitch was fucking.
I'm just saying, sure.
We some sneaky bitches. I'm gonna give you something about a woman. We sneaky. Niggas would get caught.
All day, every day. That's just how
I like this.
Wait a minute. Am I lying though?
No, you telling the truth. And I already said, listen, a female, the only way a female will get caught is if she want to get caught. A female just not get caught straight up free. Like, that's just not how it happens. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Y'all some smart motherfucker.
That's the only way that female getting caught. That female only getting caught because her ass want to get caught. And that's the only reason.
Dumb as fuck. I'm just saying.
Nope, it ain't even that. Because even the dumb ones still get away with the shit.
But you know what? We analyze shit.
I pay attention to everything.
You're doing something different. We'll sit back for a minute. I promise you, we'll sit back for a minute and watch this nigga roll.
Yeah.
Till we catch that nigga. Nigga, you can never. If you're a smart bitch, I'm telling all the bitches out here, watch your nigga and just see how his shit change. Oh, we don't do this no more. Everything is changing. All you gotta do. But see, some bitches jump out too quick. When they jump out quick, that's why you be fucked up. Yeah. But if you sit back and you watch that nigga like, oh, this nigga think he doing some shit. He's slipping. He's slipping every motherfucking day.
Why can't I hate my computer?
In a week, you'll catch that nigga. Daddy said depends on fresh fish or rotten fish. I like fish, though. I really do. I would never, if I smell myself, I would never fuck you. You'll never give another date. If I don't be with you no more, you'll never get another bitch because pillow talk is a motherfucker. You'll never say, oh, lovely love pussy smell like fish. You'll never say that. Nah, because I'm getting start texting me love, like, bitch, I want you back. And I'm like, dude, bye. Deuces. Leave me the fuck alone. Type shit. Because I was fucking with a Jamaican, and that motherfucker was stalking me, telling me who coming out my house with my kids. And I left. He was like, oh, I see a U-Haul, bitch, because I'm leaving. And that's when I moved out.
You said a U-Haul.
Yeah, he called me. He was like, oh, I see. Because he was telling me who was coming in on my house. These Jamaicans is like the Jamaican nigga that I was dealing with. He was so persistent. Like, I ain't want to fuck with him no more. Like, dude, leave me the fuck alone. He wouldn't. So he kept stalking me and kept calling me and like, oh, I see who you had at your house. Who? That he didn't come from my house. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and I said, you know what? When he started saying, he said, yeah, I know your baby girl. This when my daughter was like 15 years old and she was working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. And he was like, yeah, because it was a walk from the bus stop to the house, right? And he was like, yeah, I see your baby girl. So I used to send my sons up there when she get off the bus. They'll go up there and get her. Because this dumb motherfucker, I was like, you know what? I ain't finna keep on doing that. And I was in a lease. When my lease was broke, bitch, I broke. And this motherfucker said, oh, I said, you are. And yeah, bitch, fuck you. So I left. I went to Atlanta. And then I came back like a year or so later and ran right into this motherfucker. I said, bitch, you gotta be kidding me.
Lovely. I just got a text message saying that I'm trying to get my booty hole licked. So I'm gonna get ready to hop up off and go get my booty hole licked.
Okay, girl. Go do your thing.
Yeah, they talking all that. He listening to us shit. He like, yeah, come get your booty.
I didn't turn brother on.
You know, he came in the chat. He came in the chat early, so he been listening.
What's his name?
Malik. You always be forgetting when he come in there. Malik Alhafe.
I ain't seen no Malik up here.
He came in there earlier when we was talking about the kids, the 18-year-old.
Oh, girl, I was all over the place. Yeah, go get lick. Your ass.
All right, y'all.
All right, good night. Good night.
I've been on here 3 hours, but what's up, boo?
What's up? I'm about to go to bed, lovely.
Huh?
You going to bed?
Probably not. I'll probably fuck before I go to bed, but yeah, what's up?
You need to stop.
No, for real, I'm a freaky bitch.
Who? Why?
I could wake my nigga up. He's asleep right now. I could wake him up and just jump on and he'd be right, ready, and powerful.
All right. On the count of 3, go jump on him. 1, 2.
Lick. You gotta love my people. But anyway, it's only 11 o'clock. It ain't even 12 o'clock here yet. I can imagine what's gonna happen tonight. I'm gonna imagine what happened tonight, but Lovely Love been on here for like 3 hours, just kicking the shit. A mother's love, argument and all this and back and forth, but it is what it is. And I love my co-hosts, all of them. I do. And if you look at this video, subscribe to them if they have a channel. Do that. Yeah. Hold up, y'all. Wait a minute. right. All right. I don't know who on live, but this shit funny as fuck. But thank you guys for showing me so much love. Share this video. Thumbs up the video. Let's get some other people up in this sector. Wanna fuck with Lovely Love. I appreciate that. We're not gonna agree all the time. We not. But I love the input. I do. And my people do that for me. So, Daddy, he want to know if it's fresh fish or rotten fish. Yeah, I hope it's fresh fish, Daddy, if that answers your question. But, yeah. If you love Lovely Love, I'm going to keep it one. I ain't going to even keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 97. I ain't going to lie to y'all. Pretty much. I'm an open book. I'm going to tell her how it is. Is it wrong or right? Sometimes I be wrong. But yeah, this is what I do on my channel. But anyway, deuces, my beautiful lovelies. My lovelies. If you love me, I love you back. Y'all my lovelies. You know what? I'm going to call y'all my lovely troopers. My lovely troopers. I think that's where it's going to go with. I'm going to put a toll up and see. Because I always say my lovelies. And lovelies could be a man or a woman. But I love my troopers. So, ain't nobody got troopers yet. Can I get that? Lovely loves troopers. Yes, because we love them. They fight for us. Yes, I'm going to use that. And I ain't fight for shit with my goddamn life. But they fight for our life. My love is trooper. And I put my hat down. I put my head down to the troopers out here that been out here working. And we up on YouTube acting a motherfucking monkey. And them motherfuckers out there fighting like for real. Yep. And I'm fighting for real too. Lovely's troopers. Okay, I got it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Put the thumbs up, share this video, and love me at the end.